I'm loving that Florence is quietly seething in the corner while the three of you chuckle over it.
Sorry, Florence.
Oh dear.
Would 1920s New York would like?
We wouldn't have gotten into this bloody situation in the past.
I could
wasn't
swear I
that
could hear
meddling
Florence's
priest.
voice
Wouldn't
somewhere.
have happened. Wouldn't have happened.
And the recording starts as I'm kind of leaning over and messing around with my drink and fiddling with the bottle. That's perfect. We know where I'll be cutting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So welcome everyone. I think in the interest of taking some pressure off Morven and getting her to have a little less anxiety, we might do a recap in place of an icebreaker today. A nice detailed recap, and I'll jump in around the time that final scene kicks in, and I'll give that last bit of recap there, and just remind everybody how cuddly your new friends are. So, who wants to go first and tell us? I'll start with the kind of high level framework of what happened. So, you had come back and got back together after being kind of all over the place, going off and meeting Inspector Poole. You were regrouping. Okay. Micheál, I think it was the start of last session, wasn't it? That you had your little moment, wasn't it?
Moment.
Yes.
As in when I was viciously attacked by a ghost for the second time.
Yes, yeah, that moment where you traumatized some poor diner in the Waldorf Astoria.
Yeah. Poor
Okay,
one.
so that'll be. Let's start there. Micheál was kind of on his own, keeping himself amused. Finished off his book. Went down for this lovely dinner in the dining area, the lounge area of the Waldorf Astoria. Went over and approached this lady who was also reading a book that looked quite old, and he thought, oh, this could be interesting. I'll just strike up a conversation, and proceed to bleed on her table. And she got a little uncomfortable and a little stressed and worried for him, and called for help. The staff were very conscientious and helpful. And were you attacked, sir? No. Why is there blood on your cutlery? I don't know. But he sat back down and continued to avoid his gazpacho and other fancy foods, and waited for the rest of the group to rejoin. Meanwhile, Loveday had gone off and done the stakeout with Lt Poole, so she will tell us how that went. And then she returned to the Waldorf Astoria to link up with the group. Morven and Francis and Ruby also made their own good time back to the Waldorf Astoria after leaving the coffee shop, and Valentine was mugged as she tried to recover your possessions from the little bijou B&B auberge, whatever we want to call it, that you were staying in. And we'll let Valentine tell us how that went. Valentine, maybe you could start off with how did your little encounter go?
Oui. Well,
I was, as you say, packing up the bags to take out of our hotel, or still boarding house, whatever you want to call it. Doesn't really make a difference in France. And some strange man appeared behind me and poked me in the back with something. He claimed it was a gun. I had no evidence of this. There's a very cute cat now on the camera. I'm going to stare at it. So anyway, this guy insisted on following me with his gun. It wasn't a very nice gun, to be honest. It was a bit boring, but anyway. So him and a friend of his brought me down into an alley, and then told me some information that we already knew. It was quite boring. They said that 2 people get taken during the dark side of the moon. These people wear the red strip. They do name the bloody tongue, so at least I knew that. And also told us not to trust the police, and said that it was all centred around the Juju house. And said when I tried to get more information from them, they insisted they did not want to be involved and ran off, and then exposed themselves as friends of the guy who's in prison. What's his name?
Hilton Adams.
Hilton Adams, oui.
They inadvertently used their real names.
Yes, it was quite stupid. So all in all, not a very successful mugging and not a whole lot of useful information, but at least they tried.
Valentine, quite possibly the first person to be mugged in New York for someone to give her something.
Oui.
And so, Ellie, how did your stakeout go in the meantime? How was Loveday's stakeout?
Well, the really relevant information is that the chap that I spoke to, Mr. Madari, is not Mr. Madari. So Lt Poole pointed out this Madari fellow who they've all been tracking and has got all of their panties in a wad, but it's not the chap that I met, and I'm feeling slightly insane, but I'm sure it's all fine. I'm sure it will all eventually make sense, and there's nothing to worry about. And I wanted to go and talk to the apparently real Madari, but Poole wouldn't let me. He just drove off. So I just went back to the hotel, feeling like it was all a bit of a damp squib, to be honest.
Because seemingly Madari is some kind of dangerous character, apparently.
Dangerous.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. And then Dakara and Florence, how was Micheál? Well, Dakara, how was Micheál when you and Florence got back to the hotel?
You weren't in the best of ways, were you, really, Nick?
I was grand.
Are you sure about that? There was an attack with a ghost yet again, and
Yeah, there was blood, all right. Yeah,
there was a lot of blood, and we tried to patch you up as best we could. But I'm just thinking, did we end up doing the disguise? I don't think we did we?
No.
No, we just I think took the priest collar off and then called it a day.
Yeah, that was the big reveal. The big reveal was the collar was off. But you went to get to see the psych doctor, didn't you?
Yeah. The next morning.
The
next morning. Yeah, luckily enough, the Waldorf is such a highbrow establishment that it has its own in-house psychoanalyst who's up to date with all the usual, the modern stuff. So I had my first therapy session in the morning, which was kind of nice, That was nice. Interesting guy. Couldn't really tell him anything, but it was a nice way to spend an hour. Which segues into the next day. I don't know if you want to go there yet, Guy.
So yeah. Let's say where did we go after that the next morning? You guys went for a little bit of a look around. You split up again though, didn't you?
Yeah, we went.
Well, Florence stayed at the hotel to look after me, you see, because I wasn't feeling the best.
And then the rest of the girls went to was it the psychiatric? Where was it?
The
that we went?
Medical Records Bureau.
That's
to
the
look
one.
at Roger Carlyle's psychiatric notes.
And you weren't a fan of the receptionist where you lived, Day.
She is in the running with Lt Poole for the person I like least in New York City. And there are cultists about.
Loveday does not have a major love for bureaucrats.
She was a bit of a time waster, wasn't she? Bit of a time waster.
But the notes were
It was very
useful.
efficient.
So we found that there were a lot of notes, but what was really of interest was that Carlyle had a dream about a bent pyramid, and he said he was called to become a god, which seems relevant given that book that we all keep reading and going insane about. And the woman that was with him, I'm assuming, I've actually made this note and I don't know if it's true, but the woman we heard referred to previously as something else. I can't remember what her name was before, but there's reference to a Moeru or Anastasia or the priestess who had a near complete control over him. And what was particularly interesting to me was that the psychiatrist who went with them, I can't remember his name, he was blackmailed into going to Egypt.
Huston.
Thank you, Huston, yeah. Carlyle had threatened to expose him. We don't know over what. And that was the reason he went with them. He didn't really want to go in the first place.
Oui.
I don't think we actually you guys didn't read those notes out for the public or for myself
No.
and Florence either. So maybe
No, I think
Oh,
what
sorry.
they said they were going to do was
Spoilers.
read them out as a group to share them with each other. Although that may never happen now. In the meantime, Florence declined to also see the psychoanalyst, saying she'd rather wait till later when she was more herself. E.g., the keeper is not going to make any decisions as to whether you get treatment or not. It will be completely against my Hippocratic oath. So you and Mick instead decided to go.
No, it was agreed. It was agreed.
little
We
jaunt.
were supposed to. No, hang on. That makes us sound terrible. We agreed to meet the others.
That's right. Yes.
Yeah.
We don't go anywhere alone, do we?
So
Yeah.
you were going to meet the others at Fat Maybell's coffee shop. Now, when you guys were all talking, you all clearly said that you were going to meet in Fat Maybell's Speakeasy. And so Florence and Micheál went over to the coffee shop. And,
Well, we said
very
we
quickly,
said we would meet in the cafe, which is Fat Mabel's, not in the
It was.
speakeasy.
I will clip the video later.
I think, to be fair, I do think the word speakeasy was thrown around several times, so it's an understandable
Yeah.
mistake.
And
So
But it's a different name on the speakeasy,
And
isn't
so
it?
Mick
It's not-
and Florence quite quickly and easily blagged their way into the Speakeasy. Down
Yeah, which we
under
probably shouldn't have
this
done.
really shifty, grimy cafe in Harlem.
well, I mean, we didn't really. I don't know if you remember, Florence, but we didn't really stop to discuss it. You know, it just seemed like the obvious thing to do because we got there.
Yeah.
It didn't dawn us until we were actually going into the Speakeasy that we were like, oh, we did say we'd meet the guys upstairs. And at that point,
It was
sort
just
of in
a-
for a penny, in for a pound, you know.
Just a bit too late, wasn't it, by then?
And in a parallel timeline, we're not sure if before or after, because nobody's paying too much grand concern with time of day at the moment. Valentine and Loveday and Ruby had all also gone to Fat Maybell's, where they
Wait.
had quite ineffectually tried to gain access to the Speakeasy, been strongly rebuffed, and not only that, but also asked to leave the cafe.
Very rude.
Almost menaced, shall we say, by Fat Maybell herself, who is a tall, lanky, quite aggressive African American lady. She was pretty much monosyllabic with Morven, Florence, and Micheál, but the other three did manage to draw some expressions out of her, and she was certainly not impressed, especially with the throwing around ideas of fetching the police.
Well, no, she really didn't like when I mentioned Iltrin Adams as well. So
Yes. That I think that was the start of it all. That's what maybe put her hackles up in the first place.
I think the
and I
start of it
didn't
was
say-
when the men at the table fancied Loveday.
I mean, who wouldn't?
Oh, it could be.
And for the record, I didn't say that we were going to the police till after they'd thrown us out into the street, at which point I think it was a very reasonable reaction. So we are currently on our way to snitch, big time.
So the speakeasy is shortly going to be raided, it seems.
So you guys are going to be fine. You're welcome.
Now, I'm
I'm
sure
sure it's all
move
going to
into
be okay.
a nice and gentle reenactment of the wonderful scenes down in the speakeasy. Some quite pleasant, active jazz is playing in the background. Quite upbeat, considering the quite dour and serious aspects of many of the patrons. Considering it's early in the day, shortly before lunch, I think it was, there seem to be quite a few patrons in this speakeasy, a number of whom have since got up and made themselves scarce. But the majority were either clearly very much blue-collar Irish labouring types, African American, probably Harlem denizens, but also again many of them looking quite down on their luck, on hard times, and I think upstairs you'd seen one or two Italians, maybe a Pole, but certainly a real hodgepodge melting pot of the other side of America from where you've been hanging out with Loveday. One of the first things that caught your attention when you went in, however, was there was one gentleman sitting at a table on his own. I think he was on his own, or he either that or he'd quickly dismissed whoever was with him, and beckoned you over. African American man, reasonably tall, quite heavily built, shaved head, quite a serious aspect to his face. Wearing a bit of a suit, not exceptionally well dressed, but definitely a cut above the average patron in here. He proceeded to make delicate inquiries as to why you were in Fat Maybell's speakeasy. Micheál proceeded to point out that you knew he was Makunga Madari, and you were glad to be able to have a chat with him. The conversation might have got a little bit away from you both at that point. Madari seemed quite keen to put the screws on, possibly literally as well as figuratively, but both of you were disinclined to play ball and answer any of his questions. Micheál even going so far as to vaguely threaten him.
Did I?
Just a little, just a smidge.
Everybody seems to agree. What did I do?
and Madari at that point said, "Listen, you don't need to get too aggressive. I am going to let you go. But you do understand. I will see you suffer in the long run. I quite enjoy that. But before you go, you need to pay the price." Oh, what's the price? And Madari takes out a machete and puts it on the table and goes, "I think I'm going to take a finger." Florence.
Well, he said hand first, didn't he?
No, he started with finger.
We bargained down,
then
I thought.
Then he escalated up to hand, and then there was a bit of bargaining. He may have started with hand, but he definitely was at one point fully intent on taking a hand, until Micheál managed to convince him that a finger would be enough, and but just be careful and only take one. And Florence is there, sitting there in horror as Micheál sticks his hand down on the table.
It's better than you taking it. The class didn't agree to this nonsense.
Well, you have not yet agreed to have any part of your body taken. As far as you're concerned, Micheál is paying this price, and you are
I wouldn't have
going
done
to
that
help
to
him
you.
get home.
I mean, he did try to grab your hand and force it on the table, but other than that,
Did I? I don't think so. No, Mick wouldn't do that.
I think that's what
I'm
we
not
said.
doing this, you're doing
We
this.
tell Morven when she get back is Micheál was offering up her hand as a tribute.
I feel so accepted as a part of this group.
So Florence, you now from your perspective, you have encountered people like him before, proper hardened, like East End, West End gang members in London. The top brass, the bad guys, right? The guys who have absolutely no compunction about human life or doing harm. In fact, some of them even enjoy it. You get the impression that Madari is someone who enjoys it. In fact, it seems to be his thing is causing pain. You're not sure. Maybe mental pain as well as physical pain. The way he kind of played the conversation, or at least tried to. Where we left off, you're sitting there, ultra tense, ready for anything, poised for action at a moment's notice. And Micheál has put his hand down on the table and said, "Go ahead, take a finger, but no more than that, and we have your word we get to leave then."
So that's not
Madari
quite
said-
how I remember where we got to.
Words to that effect. And Madari
Okay.
says, "Oh yes, of course." And then there was a psychology check, if I remember, and Micheál wasn't particularly happy with the outcome of his psychology check, and said, "I go for my gun."
Yeah, I remember that. I do remember that part.
And so this is a point where I say,
Welcome back,
while you
Florence.
think about that, Florence, while you think about that, I will just welcome all our dear viewers to Removal of Masks, where bad things really can happen to good people. And we're playing through Masks in Nyarlathotep, the epic campaign from Chaosium. We're doing our best to get through with the whole party intact. It's been going so well so far. But we're going to have to see what happens as we get into some action. Florence, you can feel Micheál beside you. His body tenses up and he goes for his gun. What are you going to do?
I'm going to go for my gun as well.
Oh, I'm glad you're back.
Okay. Very good. I am not going to do a combat map for this. We're not going to play it out with tactical, environmental, moving tokens around the board. This is going to be very close quarters, very fast moving, and we're going to play through it descriptively, okay? Makunga Madari has a reasonably high dexterity, but I believe, Micheál, your dexterity isn't too bad, is it?
Let me just look it up here. While I'm doing that, can I just double check, guide, that like we are in action now, there's no chance of the taking out of guns being the next stage of the negotiation, no?
We are in action,
Yeah,
you're going for your guns.
obviously-
That is the first thing that's going to happen, and we're going to work out who goes first. Do you go for
Okay.
your gun and get your hand chopped off, or do you go for your gun and get it out before anything else happens? If you have guns out and pointed at Madari, you may decide to move to further negotiation.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
that
my
could be a
dexterity is
threatening-
65.
Guns pointed threatening, that doesn't necessarily happen.
Could be interpreted that way.
But-
That's exactly.
Okay, so 65 dex.
Okay. 65 dex, and Morven, your dexterity?
80.
80. Okay, so Morven is
18.
going first, for sure. Okay, and Makunga Madari. You think I would have had this ready? But I honestly thought that we might have a moment of calm instead.
I don't know what was the other plan. If there was a blade about to come down and you've got a gun, either we've got the upper hand or you've just.
So it is Morven first. Makunga Madari's on 65, so I think Micheál, it's down to. I'm gonna say you go next because while you don't have a gun ready, you're pulling a gun out. He does have a weapon ready, but I'm gonna say he wasn't actually in the moment of using it. He was holding on to his machete, being menacing. And now Morven, gun comes out of your handbag, gun in hand. Remind me what kind of gun it is.
.32. It's
yeah, it's a .32 automatic handgun. It's an automatic.
Okay, that's what
Okay.
it's called.
It's not a cannon, but it is not just a revolver or derringer or anything like that. It's a professional's piece of kit. Okay, gun is out, and are you pulling it out and firing? You could get a shot off, or menacing him.
I'm going to attempt to menace and negotiate to get out of here without firing a shot first. I think that's what Florence.
Okay,
is
super.
going to do.
Madari, you can tell his immediate reaction to you, Micheál, acting and moving was he picks up the machete. He seems like he's going to do something, but you have the drop on him now. Okay. So what I'm going to say is you're delaying, you're holding your action to see what he does, and if he tries to attack you, you're going to shoot. Okay.
Yeah.
Micheál, can I get same from you? You whip your gun out. You're just marginally a hair faster than Makunga Madari. Gun comes out. What does our erstwhile priest do when he whips out his gun? What kind of gun? You've got the Luger, isn't it?
Yeah.
Also quite an intimidating piece of kit.
Yeah, and that was my intention to further the conversation.
Okay, so gun out, and we are menacing Madari with a Luger as well. I'm going to ask you both to roll spot hidden before I tell you what Madari does next.
Failure.
Extreme success!
Okay.
Don't throw me down.
So Micheál, you're fully intently focused on Madari. You've got the gun ready. It's pointed at him. You're ready for action, ready for anything. And Morven, behind you, you realize there's figures moving. There are several lackeys moving in behind you both.
Okay.
Okay. And now Madari pauses, machete raised. Ha! I see. You think you have the drop on me?
We just want to leave.
Yeah, how do you think you're getting out of here alive then?
We need to get up and cover the room. We can't have people behind us.
Ah, you don't know there's anyone behind
No.
you, Mick.
Oh, so sorry. My bad.
Ah,
Oh.
you're eyes to eyes.
I
with
think I
Madari.
would have done that but okay.
Yeah, I'm sure you might have, but how are you reacting to Madari's
Make me
question?
careful,
Is the
those
main
people
thing.
over there.
Yeah. Micheál, how are you reacting?
Well, I'm gonna.
Because
Put down the machete.
Florence
Put it
has said there's people behind us.
Okay, well, I think definitely in that situation, it's stand up, get a view of the room, keep people covered, and if possible, get Madari in between us and everybody else. I think it's movement time.
Okay, so you're kind of jumping to your feet. Okay. Two of the people approaching you are about to attack you. Florence, you get to react first because you're ready. You've seen them. And both of you are kind of readying an action, but Florence first, higher decks. They're moving in as if they're gonna to try and strike at you. Are you turning to cover them? Are you opening fire? Are you trying to talk? What's the next step?
I think I've tried to talk and it has not worked. They are closing in. They look like they're going to attack me. I think I'm going to shoot.
Who?
You said that
There's
the lackeys that are coming?
So there's 5 in the room besides Madari. 2 of them have moved forward. One is attacking you and one is attacking Mick. Are you attacking the one shooting the one attacking you, shooting the one attacking Mick? Are you shooting Madari? Or are you just indiscriminately going to take out one of the others? I assume not one of the others.
The one that is closest that is about to attack me.
Okay, very good. Point blank, you get a bonus dice. Fire or firearm? Micheál, you're maneuvering to try and get into position. You're kind of getting a glance around you for how you can maneuver people between you and Madari.
Sorry, the other way around. I was trying to get Madari in between me and the others.
Yeah, so you're looking to maneuver how you can get around Madari to get in between you, yeah?
Yeah.
And as you're doing that, are you saying anything or are you doing anything else?
I mean, I've got some tactical things to say, but it seems like in the heat of battle, you wouldn't necessarily say them.
Well, you are a combat veteran, so if there's something you want to call out that you think Morven Florence should do, it would be absolutely.
She's doing just fine.
Yeah, she is.
I think maybe she should be calling out to me to do things. No, I don't know. I think under the circumstances, maybe a bit of a battle cry. Did you say there was a load of Irish guys in the room?
No. That was there was a couple of
That's over.
guys who looked like they were potentially Irish or Polish workers down here, labourers, but they cleared out. There's the barman was Irish. You remember that was there was an Irish barman. There's Madari, and there are 5 lackeys and one say Latino lackey, maybe Italian, maybe Hispanic. You're not sure.
Well, assuming that the guy who's attacking me isn't so close that he needs to be shot immediately, do I have time to shout something then?
Yeah, you could absolutely.
I think I'll be shouting something along the lines of "Back up, or Madari gets it."
Okay, and you're moving over toward Madari still. Are you going to fire at this guy as you see Morven Florence open fire on her assailant?
Yeah, if your man's coming at me, what's he coming at me with? Has he got like a knife or something?
Blackjack.
Oh, the poor lad. Is that all they gave him? It's basically a rolled up bunch of socks. Right, shoot him.
Isn't that, Florence, you know
thing,
precisely, you know exactly what a blackjack is. It is usually sand or ground up lead powder in a leather sack, but a small leather sack. It's not usually stiff. They're floppy, and they've usually got quite a hard handle, and they're used for sapping people. So a good blow to the head with one of these has a quite high probability of knocking you out, making you unconscious. Yeah, they're generally used for kidnappings or punishment beatings, things like that, where you want to put the person down first, and then you can do what you want to do. Okay, so
I mean, if that's what he's coming at me with, is it viable to point the gun at him and shout, "Get back to fuck," and see if he actually
you could, yeah, absolutely.
has any sense?
You absolutely could.
Ah, no, just shoot him. Fuck it.
Okay. Single shot or two shots?
We've all been in the war.
If he had any sense, he wouldn't be in a cult, would he? He's
By-
gonna
Yeah,
come.
that's
He's gonna
fine.
keep coming.
By the way, Florence,
Yep.
you have a bonus dice, so if you click that bonus penalty and roll an extra dice, yeah, okay, that would be a 41, so it's no better, so you stick with the 21. Micheál, you have a choice. You can fire once or you can fire 3 times. If you fire 3 times, you will have a penalty dice on each shot, but because you're within point blank range, you get a bonus dice in any case. So you would be firing 3 normal shots if you want to fire 3 times.
Oh, this poor lad! All they gave him was a blackjack. They all 3 have to be the same target, do they?
No, you can split targets.
Well, now let's do that.
Changing targets will give you a penalty dice.
Oh. Okay, well let's give this poor lad with the blackjack 2, and 1 to whoever's closest behind him.
Okay.
Actually, no. The third one can go for Madari, like low in the body. Get him in the leg or
Ooh,
something.
okay. So you got a spinning background to try and shoot Madari. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Try to take my finger. Okay, so 3. The third one has a penalty dice. Is that correct? Or-
Correct. So what I'd say is,
Okay.
if you click on in the combat section, if you click on the name of the gun, it should fire.
Yeah. Okay. Hard success on the first one. The poor kid.
So it's a hit for 6 damage.
Woohoo. Okay, we'll hit him again. Failure. Failure for 1 damage. That means nothing, right?
No failure for 1 damage. Once the failure, it's a failure.
Okay. And then we shoot Madari in the butt. 50, but then a penalty dice is a 9. That's not.
So what's that? 95.
No, 90.
No, a 90. Okay. So
Okay.
that's just a miss. Okay. So you hit the youngster coming for you, and he staggers back. It looks like that was a pretty bad hit. He staggers away. Seems like the fight has gone out of him. He kind of sinks down to his knees. The one you shot, Morven, and hit. Could you roll damage? Sorry, Florence. Could you roll damage? We are rolling 1d8, please. Okay. Your opponent also goes down. Just falls straight over. Micheál, you spin round and you fire at Madari, and possibly the reason you miss is because he is striking you
Oh, good man.
with his what's it called?
Machete.
Machete. And he is quite good, I think, with the machete. Yes. Okay, I'm going to make it a small club because he is hitting you with the flat. He is not trying to kill you, it seems.
Interesting.
Okay. So he clubs you with the flat of the machete, Micheál. And it clips your shoulder instead of hitting your head, doing 3 points of damage. And it ends up being a bit of a slice rather than an impact because he kind of catches you glancing, but it's only 3 points of damage. You feel that could have been far, far worse.
Okay.
Okay. Top of the round, both of your assailants are down. The other 3 are kind of moving in quite rapidly to come in to tackle you. And the Irish barman comes up from behind the bar where he was crouching with a double-barrel shotgun. Come on, stop now, or I'll take you both out. He might want you alive,
Michael Collins would be ashamed of you.
but I need you gone or dead.
We just want to leave.
Yeah, you'll go with him.
We'd love to leave.
Well, let's leave. Let's. We would like to leave separately. Would be ideal.
You'll go with him now. And the three guys are still advancing on you.
What about the finger business?
You left that deal on the table, says Madame.
Can we make a?
There is a door. You could make a run for it.
Can we try to make a run for it? Dude. There's a pause. Like, how close are they?
Are you guys discussing this?
Is there, like,
Because
if I had an
you're discussing
idea...
it,
Well, that's what I'm asking. Is there room for us to discuss something above the table or not? There probably isn't.
Well,
no.
like, but there are questions
for the
which I am
GM,
asking. Like,
you could make a run.
not, but like,
The door
I am
is
asking the
door
GM,
is possibly
how close are
probably
they?
about 15 feet away. This entire room is only about 30 feet. Okay, that's why almost everyone in the room is within point blank of your pistol. But it also means you're pretty much within point blank of the shotgun blast as well. Which is a good thing, because if it's shot,
Okay.
you know, Florence, if it's shot spreads out the further you are away. So but it does a lot more damage if you're up close.
so we
And Madari is not
No.
in between us and the shotgun.
He
And I
is
don't know if
behind
he's
you,
gonna
so
shoot us
if
with
there's
the
a
shotgun,
shotgun
he
blast,
just
he
tries
could
to
get
leave.
hit too.
No, I'm more trying to figure out his psychology. That is.
Oh, this guy
going to
looks
be
like he
just
is absolutely
trying
straight
to
up,
leave
doesn't
when
care who he
said
kills.
leave
He just
it.
wants this done.
Well, but does he want us to leave with Madari, or
Give
does
me a
he want
psychology
us
check.
just gone?
Gi-
So would he be offended
Give me
by
a
the notion
psychology
of us
check.
running away?
Just Morven.
Both of us are just moving. Come on, Florence. Get your psycho.
Hard success.
You don't
Like, what is
think
his?
that he cares one way or another. He knows where his bread's buttered, and that is Madari should get what he wants. But honestly, this guy just needs this done and over, because there's been gunshots, and so
Yeah, okay.
he's in trouble now.
Then I'm not like gonna drop the gun. I'm still like holding the gun, but I am just gonna try and leg it and assume that Micheál
Okay,
has the
so
sense
you
to
run for
follow
the
me.
door. Okay, Micheál, what do you do?
Well, if she's bolting, I
Okay.
think I'd probably bolt. Yeah.
You reach the door, Morven. Florence, you grab a hold of the door handle. It's locked. And the
shit.
three guys close on you.
Okay.
And we have cautious
Okay.
up and down.
Well,
And we just see a flurry of blows
okay, but
as the two of you... You could probably
can
get off
I-
a shot, but you're going to get beaten unconscious at this point.
well,
Is there a chance to shout
I
something?
mean that I am strong. I
Yep.
am strong. Can
If
I,
it's a physical,
if
if you
can I
if you're not
physically
worried
try
about
and
the gun
fight?
anymore, you could actually try and fight back. Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Can I
okay.
try and fight back? I'm not getting a pistol.
Okay,
I am
okay.
throwing punches.
Micheál,
Can I
sorry,
try
your
and do
question
that?
was.
I want to shout
There
something
you
at
go.
Madari. I want to shout, do you want to buy a mask?
Okay. Okay. So I'm going to make some brawl attacks, and then Florence, you can fight back. Two of them are striking you, Morven, Florence,
Okay.
and one is striking for you, Micheál. Okay. This is Florence. Florence. that happens again, then either we're cursed or the dice are broken. Micheál. Okay, and let me look and see what
Whoa, weird.
what kind of level of skill we're talking about here. Okay. Florence, one of those hits you, one of them misses, and Micheál, he misses you. The three of them just wade in and start clubbing at you with these blackjacks. Not really effectively. Okay, Florence, as the guy who's coming to hit you, right, comes to you, do you want to make a brawl check to fight back? The alternative is you could try and dodge, but dodging multiple blows gets doesn't come out so well.
Let me just double check. Oh, my dodge is fairly high, but my dodge is higher than my brawl. But you said that it gets complicated
you
with.
can dodge more than one blow, but it's not going to be as simple. But you can't fight back really to more than one. It's about the same. Dodge is probably better because if there's a tie, you win.
Yeah. Okay. Well, just purely going off of the numbers that I have here, my dodge is better, so I would try to dodge.
So you're dodging the first blow.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you attempt to dodge.
Look.
Good question. Any luck here or any push? You can't push the roll, but you can.
Oh, I'd spend five of luck with that need.
To get that down to a success. Yes, 5 luck. That makes it a success, and he got a success. He did not get a hard. Well, I shouldn't really tell you, but yeah, he got a success, not a hard success.
Okay. I'll spend 5 points of luck to have successfully.
Okay.
Dodged.
So you dodge the first blow, the second blow misses, and Micheál, you are also missed. However, it's clear to you that you could try and shoot these guys. It's going to be much more difficult now that they're actually engaged, and you're going to get penalty dice instead of a bonus dice. Now that they're on you, it's going to be much more difficult to fight, to shoot, right? Your only real option here is hand-to-hand combat. No, that's untrue. If you're not good at hand-to-hand combat, shooting is still an option. You've just got penalties, right? The question is whether you think you can shoot and take out 3 more before they start getting in blows that are going to knock you out, and before your man opens up with a shotgun.
So what's our alternative option? Let them pummel us?
Or perhaps request to not be pummeled.
Surrender, you say? What? Are you speaking French, sir?
Given the situation, it feels like surrender is take us outside and shoot us in the back of the head.
Give me...
It's certainly the impression he's given
idea
us.
Get out of this.
Florence, sorry. Yeah, intelligence.
Is idea intelligence?
Okay. If they wanted to take you out back and shoot you, they probably wouldn't be trying to hit you with blackjacks. There is always the question, do you want to be moved to a second location as a private investigator, a person who gives people advice on the security back in London, etc.?
People don't
you're like,
come back from
generally your
secondary
advice would be
location.
don't ever be taken somewhere else, right? However, the question is, do you wish to keep fighting? The key point being the risk of being shot by someone who honestly seems to not care who he shoots is very much looming.
Okay, what if we try to surrender on our own terms?
Micheál, as Morven is currently brawling and battering and trying to fight, dodge free of people hitting her. You haven't had an action. Do you want to shout something out, or?
Well, I did say I was going to
you
shout,
did.
do you want to buy a mask at...
Madari
Did that have any effect?
Put down your weapons and
fuck
we
'em.
can talk.
Oh, we can talk now, because I thought you were going to chop my
Oh,
fucking
the
finger
time
off.
for fingers is
Well, if we're going to talk, that's fine. I agree.
Put down your weapons. And
But
the three guys now, they're trying to get a
gun.
hold of you. They're not attacking you anymore, but they're not giving you
for fuck's
room
sake.
that you're going to be able to step back and get the guns up. Right? They're crowding you.
How far away is the
Probably
barman?
about 12 feet.
I mean...
I am also struggling to understand the psychology of the man who is telling us to leave, but the door is locked.
He's saying surrender. he's saying
He
give
may
up
not
the
know
fuck.
the doors. Remember, there were
I mean,
there
they're,
was a
they're,
whole
they're
there
beating
was
the
a whole
shit out of
bunch of
Florence.
people in here with you when you first came in. As I said, a number of people left the speakeasy and went back upstairs after you sat down with Madari. They made themselves scarce, shall we say. It's quite possible one of them was working for Madari and has bolted or barred the door from the outside.
Yeah,
There
there
was
was
also
a guy
security
outside the door
who
when we
you'd
came
still
in.
have to go through. A big, hefty guy.
Can I put 3 in Madari? Can I take 3
You
shots at
could
Madari?
do that. I will say, I'll give you this. Micheál will be smart enough tactically to think probably that will be suicide. Yeah, take out the leader. Take out the
Thanks for
leader
the
is
clue.
often a good way to resolve something. But take out the leader in a room where there's a guy with a shotgun who doesn't seem super engaged with whether Madari gets his way, or like he thinks Madari it's best if Madari gets his way, but all he wants is this over. If Madari is a big shot and you guys kill him in this speakeasy, this guy is not incentivized to keep you alive in any way, shape, or form. Meanwhile, Loveday, Valentine, and Ruby, you'd set off down the street at a trot. Where exactly are we going? We're going to the nearest precinct. So let's say it's precinct 9, okay? Because you have options. You don't have to go for 14. You could go the other way, maybe cross the river and go to 9. Okay. And you're trotting over there on foot. Good half an hour, I'd say it takes you to get there. In you go to the police precinct. There again, the customary desk sergeant looking somewhat harried. He's behind a window, this guy. It's like you come into a corridor into the building, and there's a staircase at the end of the corridor, and there's just a window with a kind of shutter on it, and the shutter slides open. Morning.
Yes, good morning, officer. We've just been tossed out of a cafe because we inquired about a speakeasy in the basement. We were curious to verify tales before we came and reported, and I believe due to the eagerness of the response with which we were met, that there is indeed an illegal speakeasy in the bottom of this cafe, and we would very much like
So you
to
were
make you aware of it.
eager to try out a speakeasy.
No, we're tourists. I was just curious to see what one might look like from the outside. I had no intention of going in.
Okay. And so you believe there's a speakeasy in operation. Whereabouts?
Under a place called Fat May
Oh, yeah.
Bells.
Okay. In Harlem. Right.
Yes.
Takes out a notepad.
Well, it's illegal. We thought you might
so
like to
Fat May
know.
Bells. speakeasy in operation. Name?
Yes.
Yeah, yes.
My name. Lavender Jones.
All right, Miss Jones. And your companions?
This is Emerald, and this is Manon. She's French. She doesn't speak any English.
Oui, bien sûr.
And
Je ne comprends pas.
You a dancer, miss?
Yes.
I'm a
How dare you?
dancer. I am a
Sounds
dancer.
like a dancer's name. Right.
Well, take it up with her parents. Are you going to do something about the
You're
speakeasy
free
or not?
tourists. Well, very
Yes.
good. Yes, we will send some uniforms down to check it out. Lovely.
Fantastic, thank you. I do appreciate your service, officer.
Well, thank
you are a
thank
wonderful
you.
police officer.
Have a good day, Miss Lucille.
It's
sorry,
lavender,
lavender.
darling, but never mind. Thank you so much. Yes. Okay, thank you. We'll be waiting to see what happens. I've never seen a police
Well,
raid in
I'm
real life.
hoping
How
You're not going
exciting.
back to an illegal speakeasy to observe a police raid.
No, of course, we'll just wait outside for you to leave.
Enjoy your day.
Yes, thank you. I'm just going to turn to the others and say, I feel like he's not going to send anybody.
He's not
What are
going
we
to
going
send
to do?
anybody at all, is he?
Tell you what, for all the grief these bloody Americans give about their illegal alcohol, they don't seem to do much about it, do they? Can't believe I've wasted my time being so secretive while I've been here.
He seemed like he knew already that there was a speakeasy there. Do we not get that vibe? He said, "Oh yeah, Fat Mabel's." Like he knew.
He's probably a customer.
Yeah, he looked like the sort, to be honest.
He did. We are leaving the building as we're talking about this, for the record, not having this conversation. in front of
I
Yeah.
Or are we?
Yeah. Is there a police officer in this goddamn city that isn't corrupt? I swear, this is just the worst. I hate New York.
We could always call Poole.
Yeah, that's,
Yes, Ruby?
yeah. My phone calls always go well. Yeah, let me call Poole.
I think if we want a faster response, we will have to tell them that there is a crime in progress, like buying or selling of drugs or
I mean,
Or
if
I
we
don't know,
alcohol.
illegal
we-
merchandise.
we mention Madari, surely Poole will be interested then. Either
We
that
don't
or
know if
he'll be
Madari is in
scared.
there.
Yeah, I'm saying we
Well,
use
no,
his name to get in there.
Oh, I understand. So you're suggesting that we say we saw him going in.
Yes, and that
Interesting.
he should then be interested because he mentioned that to Loveday in the car.
He'll be very
he
annoyed once he
definitely-
finds that Madari's not in there. But I
Well,
suppose
we've
he
been
could
lied
just
to
joke us
enough.
back. That's
Yeah,
true.
I'm annoyed right now, and nobody cares about that.
I do Loveday.
So
I
where are you
care.
ladies going to go to make a phone call?
Thank you, Ruby. This is why we're best friends. Do they have payphones?
Payphone? No. An hotel?
Unless we go back into the precinct. Can we borrow your phone just for a second? Just nothing.
Policeman.
Nothing related.
I need a second opinion.
Let's call another precinct.
Just a coinkydink that we're calling Lieutenant Poole.
Ruby, I think you should do it.
You want me to do it?
I can't do it. You should. Loveday told them that I don't speak English.
Is it me?
Well, I'm gonna-
This is quite bad. I'm loving that Florence is quietly seething in the corner while the three of you chuckle over.
Sorry, Florence.
Oh dear.
Would 1920s New York would
We
like
wouldn't have gotten into this bloody situation in the past.
I can
wasn't
swear I
that
could hear
meddling
Florence's
priest.
voice
Wouldn't
somewhere.
have happened. Wouldn't have happened.
You're hearing an echo.
What do you mean? You were there.
Would yeah, you were the whole time.
You caused this whole problem.
Okay, so where are you going to go to make a phone call?
1920s New York. Would they have had like phones in cafes, or were phones too new to be
Phones were
spread out?
wasn't like
it would be hard to find one.
a fancy new device, but it was something that was, scarce. The phone numbers were still in reasonable numbered size digits, and still had the place name attached to them, etc. So it's not phones on every street corner, phones in every building.
All right, so here's what we do. Ruby, we go back in. You tell them that Lieutenant Poole is your boyfriend and you want to make a call.
Got ya.
Very good.
Right, let's do this. So I'm just going to go... You better come with me, though, girls. I'm not going in alone.
Oh, we're behind you all the way.
God bless. So I'm going back in. The precinct
in.
9.
Yeah, you can do it.
Delaying as best I can. Excuse me,
Yeah.
sir.
I'm starting to
Sorry
think
to
you
bother
ladies
you.
actually
It's
tourists looking to amuse yourselves and waste some police time.
absolutely
Oh,
not.
you don't need our help with that.
Je parle français.
I'm gonna suggest now that you ladies might want to move along before I detain you for some
No.
questioning about what you might have been doing at his.
Sorry, officer. We definitely don't want to waste your time. I'm just wondering if I could borrow your phone for a second. I just need to speak to my boyfriend.
This is going to
2
require
seconds.
an
You may know
extremely
him.
good charm roll, please.
Oh, but because Ruby's really good with charm,
Loveday-
but Dakara is
Loveday
really
has
bad
given you
with
a
charm.
penalty dice.
Like, how does that work?
No. Oh, I'm sorry. I was trying to be funny.
You were. I
got
was
a
very
success.
amused. I'm delighted. This is great. But the policeman, not so much.
So I got a
Sorry,
regular
chaps.
success,
So
but how
click
do I
on
do the penalty
bonus
thing?
penalty
Just push the
and,
bonus thing.
So it's 28 or 48.
2.
You get the 48, which is not a hard success. Would you like to push that roll, or would you like to spend some luck?
How much luck do I have?
It's not a hard
success,
success.
isn't it?
And I need a hard success, do I? Okay. I've got 61 luck. So how much luck
20
will I need to
13.
spend?
To get it down to 35, which is hard
Oh,
success.
jeez.
You're very charming. You
I never did luck rolls,
you're correct.
actually.
Would you like to do your luck rolls now? Anything to delay our return to Speakeasy?
Yes, please. Yes, please. I got a hard success.
No gain of luck for Ruby. Micheál, you get a D10. Saorla, you managed to get another D10.
9, nice.
And Florence, you're just done.
Am I allowed to do it twice? 'Cause I
You
wasn't
may
here
actually,
last
yes. I did not make a luck check for you last. Florence, you're just too lucky at the moment.
Oh, so a nice roll.
week. Okay, well that means that I can afford to lose some in order to make things
It
go
does.
my way.
So, Ruby, all right, Emerald, all right. Who's your boyfriend? I'll put a call through for you. Maybe he'll come pick you up and get you out of my hair.
It's Lieutenant Poole.
I'm gonna guess that's not a lieutenant in the army.
You might know him. Of course not, no. Can you give him a call, or I'll give him a call? Don't mean
So
to
I
bother you
will
in
ring
any way,
Lieutenant
shape or form.
Poole for you now. Remind me what precinct?
Thank you. 11?
Picks up the phone.
7?
Precinct 7. Precinct 11.
Oh, it was 7, wasn't it? Was it 7?
Yeah. I'm looking for.
So 11's not even an option. Oh my god.
No Lieutenant Poole. Okay, thank you.
Oh shit.
Did I say 11? I
Have
meant
we been playing too
7.
much crap?
They sound quite similar. I've been on the pop.
Oh, really?
The pop.
I see. And he casts a glance at Loveday, and you can see in his eyes is this glint of, I could get her now. I could get revenge. And then he takes a sigh of a breath, and he's like, "You 7? You mean 7A or 7B?"
Oh, it's
7A.
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 I think. But I can't remember if that's Poole's or
Okay.
Robson's.
He gives you a glance. Robson, you say? You know, Captain Robson.
I hear he's been recently injured.
Yeah, with some out of towners.
Oh shit.
That's shocking. How could a
Yeah,
person
it
do
was
such a
from the
thing?
UK.
Oh,
Friend of
Jesus
yours.
Christ.
No, we don't consort with that type. And Robson, he's Precinct 7A, isn't he? I think I met him a while ago.
Jimmy, get a couple of lads down here, will you? And get someone on the blower to Robson.
This is not going to go well.
Okay, time to run. Time to run. Time to run.
Not to worry, we're sorry to have bothered you. I'd say it's an unfriendly city. Let's go, ladies.
And so you
Just
you
go.
vault.
Let's try and grab a cab.
He
We're
starts
bolting.
going out.
We-
He
we
heads
need
over
to get
the
out of
door,
there.
starts unbolting the door, starts trying to come out
Run.
into the corridor after you. So you just run out and okay.
Run
Let's
faster.
say you get out and get into a taxi before he gets out, before any of the other cops get down, and you make tracks for elsewhere. Would you like to go to Precinct 7A where Robson is, or would you like to go somewhere else? Sorry, where Poole is. Look what we've done to me.
It was.
Oh, is
Yeah,
Poole
7A is
Poole
Poole's
there? I'm so confused.
Yeah, Poole is there.
You were there last
Oh.
night.
I'm sorry, this is me.
14 is Robson.
14 is Robson, yeah.
You know this.
Loveday knows it. I don't know it. Sorry, I'm so bad with
If ever
numbers.
you have that kind of confusion and say, "Oh well, Loveday would know this," and I'm fine to give you a bump. But like, yeah, I'm totally happy if you want to keep throwing random things out at the random policeman. Meanwhile, back in the Speakeasy.
Okay.
Oh, thank
Sorry,
God.
we failed you.
We tried that.
So it's net zero advance for the whole story there. I'm so sorry.
Oh no, there's story advancement there. There is good story advancement there.
Oh
Not
no.
the one we wanted.
You're bad.
No.
Bad. Like now there are more
no.
of these after.
Oh no.
Back in the Speakeasy, we have a delicate equilibrium right now. The three guys are crowded close into you with their blackjacks out. And then they start backing away as they're kind of looking over at the guy at the bar. He is quite seriously now looking frustrated. But bordering on angry. Yeah,
They're trying to give him a
move
clear
away, give him a
shot.
clear
Or
Madari is repeating, "Your only chance here is to put down your weapons. Then you'll come with me. We may have a conversation,
can we?
And then you'll kill us.
or we may not, depending on how badly injured my friends are."
I'm gonna lower my gun.
Yeah.
Dunk, 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 dunk.
Madari, how are you going to guarantee your safety? Hello. Oh, good.
I
Maybe
guarantee
you'll
your safety. I don't
my
guarantee
please,
your
please.
safety. I'm saying we'll have a conversation,
open. Well, then maybe we'll shoot some more of your friends.
and you might get out of this alive. Hey,
How about your friend puts the shotgun down and we have a
Charlie.
conversation here?
There's some women up here. They were saying they're going to call the police. Charlie said, Madari, you have to sort this now. Get them out of here. Or I'm not letting anyone out alive.
Fuck, Charlie's a psychopath.
I gotta clear out now. I gotta start packing up and get my guys to box things up and get it into the van. This is a disaster, Madari. This is a disaster. See, you're making things difficult for everyone. Just come with us. You might see another day.
Yes, the problem is the might.
I could lie to you, put on a nice smile and say it will all be okay. Would that be better? We all kill each other here.
No.
I'm prepared to die. My men you've seen aren't afraid to die.
I don't know, lad.
Charlie over there is ready to kill
The
us
barman
all.
has a gun and we have guns.
This looks like a bloodbath waiting to happen, and while I quite enjoy that, I would rather we all have a chance to see tomorrow.
The door was not locked from the inside. Can I? And somebody's banging it outside.
Yeah.
Can I bang on the door? I shout, "Come on, open up!"
There's no answer immediately. One of Madari's guys steps forward and he goes to take your gun out of your hand, Micheál.
Stay where the fuck you are, my friend. Stay the fuck where you are.
Okay. Listen to me, lad. Open that door and get out, quick. And, we'll call this thanks for back home, right? Come on, move.
Have I picked up on where this fella's accent is from?
you try it?
Is the door
It's
unlocked?
unlocked.
Like, try the door. I'll try the door.
The door.
Yeah. Fucking legendary.
Okay.
Right, up Cork or wherever you're from, my friend. Yoo-hoo! Whatever his accent was, I'll say something nice about that county. And also, I'm a priest. Bless you.
Meanwhile,
And I'll say one for your mother.
Shoving him out the door.
Madari
Madari looks enraged at this point. Absolutely enraged.
Yeah, prick.
And the
should've said it was a priest
the
sooner.
barman is now covering Madari and his cronies with the shotgun, while you leg it up the stairs. The big hefty guy is standing there going,
Okay.
"What's going on?"
I say, lock that door fast. The cops
What
are
should I
coming.
do? We got some all gonna come out in a sec. No, wrong voice. We got some all gonna come out in a second. So you bolt out. You charge out through the door of the
We're
cafe.
leaving. I'm not gonna...
Out into the street and assume you don't stop for some distance.
No, I think let's have a quick chat. Let's get away from the door so that they won't come out and top of us. But talk quick.
Micheál, there are some very dangerous people down there. We need to leave.
Yeah, we need to follow them. See where they go.
No, we need to survive today.
Okay, but I'm just saying, Florence, this whole escapade will have been for absolutely zero because we got nothing out
Yes,
of it
and it will
except.
have been for even less if they kill us.
This is what you want to do.
I would like to run and live.
The coffee shop door opens.
Oh,
Shit, get down behind a car or something.
no,
What do you do, Florence?
Florence, don't leave me on my own.
Okay, we're hiding.
You're
somewhere.
ducking down behind the car. Okay.
But no one gets left behind.
Give me stealth checks, please.
Florence, do you remember the time? Do you remember the time there was that storm and you said, let's go driving in the storm and we nearly died?
Yeah,
Do you
if
remember?
you get us killed, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
I'm just saying we're even, all right? We're even. Stealth, where are we?
And that was a failure. We're gonna
Oh,
die.
you should have got in quick. It's a failure for me too.
We're dead. They're gonna kill us.
Okay,
we
folks.
should have ran.
Do you know what? I think I should have brought somebody more positive on this adventure.
Here's what happens. I'm going
We're about to
into
die.
narrative mode now.
They've-
Right? They absolutely spot you. They spot you almost immediately. Madari and his 3 guys come running out. Okay, they're followed by a couple of the other people who were still upstairs. A number of them are now brandishing guns out in broad daylight in the street.
Oh, good.
We could have lived.
They see you. They start spreading out to flank you. Okay? Are you going to fight or are you going to surrender?
Ah, for fuck's
I
sake.
think whatever we do, we're
Because
dead.
I'm
it.
happy we'll play out a fight.
Stop
And
thinking that.
Florence is pretty mean with that pistol. You could do fine, right? Or you might not.
I don't think we live.
So running away is
At
no
this
longer an
point,
option.
You've
go
hidden.
to second
They've
location,
spotted
right
you.
there.
They've come out to either side of the car you're hiding behind. They're flanking you. They're like moving to spread across the street. They're keeping you covered. And the idea now is they look like they want to shoot you if you don't do what they say. There's no.
And your man's banging on the door. Your man was banging on
Yeah.
the door saying the cops are on their way.
Madari doesn't seem to care.
Yeah, I
course
know,
he
but
doesn't,
the,
it's
but
all
the
in his
cops are
pocket.
on their way, though. Oh,
They're
yeah.
all in his
Good
pocket.
point. Good
They're in
point.
Robson's pocket and Robson's
Okay.
in his pocket. Come on!
Florence, fight or surrender?
Last chance to put down your weapons and come.
Shut up for a second, Madari.
I think we're fucked. I keep
That's
swearing.
okay.
Sorry, I'm sleeping.
You should have seen last session.
I think we're dead either way. I think we're dead.
As you hesitate, they move in toward you, guns ready.
Yeah.
All right, shoot the nearest fella. Fuck him. If they're coming in at us, guns ready.
If they wanted to shoot you, they would have shot you. They're walking toward you, guns ready.
I think how many of them are there?
3 plus Madari plus 2 more is 5 plus Madari. Only 3 of them
Six.
have guns. Now, you're taking a very long time over this decision. The reason I said they're moving
Yeah,
in
fair.
is
Yeah,
because
okay.
you need to understand the urgency here. This is a
What's on our backs?
shop fronts, like not
I'll step into the nearest
particularly
shop,
salubrious kind
possible?
of shop fronts. Run down tatty shoe shop. There's a pawn shop. There's a couple of places like that.
Can we step into the nearest
Gave you
one?
2 choices. I need an answer. Surrender, or are you gonna? Is this gonna be an action sequence? Or are
okay,
you
okay,
surrender?
okay.
If it's an action sequence, fine. You can try and duck into a building, etc., etc. Just answer.
Okay, action sequence. I'm going for the door. I'm going, Florence, come on, let's
Okay.
go.
Okay.
You guys head for the door. As you do, the 3 get shots off on you. One hit on Florence, 1 hit on Micheál. Nine damage to you, Morven. To Florence. 7 damage to you, Micheál.
This is not good.
I mean, how low does it have to get before you go on?
So there is an there is an
So
unconscious
it doesn't
level
that mean-
which should be on your. No, okay, give me a sec. Well, what's your major wound first? That's the most important thing. Micheál, you take a major wound.
5.
I'm
Florence, you take a
I'm
major wound.
absolutely
Okay,
screwed.
you've
I'm
both
at 0
taken
for
major
sure.
wounds. You're both immediately unconscious.
We've
You're also both. There are other effects, but we'll deal with that later. The main thing is you're both down and unconscious. Okay?
That was good.
They did better than I expected.
Yeah.
We did great there.
Yeah, combat is lethal in Call of Cthulhu.
I'm
That was
clearly
meant to be
not
running
gonna
away.
You saw what
die.
happened.
Like, we are dead.
You saw what happened when you opened fire on the assailants in the bar. Like, if you'd kept shooting down there, you might actually have taken out the 5 of them. But
That went better than I thought it was going to go.
it was a bit hairy, and the guy with the shotgun was an awful X factor. So it was a good decision not to keep fighting down there.
There's you run that simulation 1,000 times. Over
I'd say
900
so,
times we die.
But okay, so it's gone dark. Both of you are down, and we go back to the ladies who are in a taxi, half giggling, half panicking. Like, oh, I don't believe it again. And where is this cab bringing you? You said
We're going to
Precinct
7A.
Precinct. Yes, Precinct 7A.
Toot sweet.
You reach Precinct 7A shortly afterward.
Okay, I guess we run inside and find the desk sergeant.
Okay, so you're dashing into Precinct
Let's
7A.
go, let's go.
Urgency.
I think, to be fair, I think we'd be walking. We don't know that anything's going on,
Well-
do we? So
Well, like above the table, like last week we
And they got
were meant
quite
to meet them
stressed.
there. We couldn't find them. We think they're... Yeah, and the guys in the...
Yeah, and
Cafe
you
got
thought
really
maybe
weird
they
with
were
us.
down there already. Yeah.
So I don't know, I feel like we'd figured there's something going on because they never appeared there. Something's
okay,
off,
so you
yeah.
head into Precinct 7A.
so hurrying into the police station.
Yeah.
The desk sergeant. Give me a sec. On a 1 to 60, under 60, he recognizes you because he's one of the ones who's had to deal with you before.
Had to deal with
ladies,
us.
what can I do for you? You're here
Had the
for
pleasure
a
of.
pool, are you?
We need to speak to Lieutenant Poole immediately.
It is actually urgent this time. We think our friends
He'll
are
be
in
back
serious trouble.
in about a half an hour.
Yes. Back from
Lunch.
where? And where does
What-
he like to eat
No,
lunch?
come on. No. Just have a seat, wait for him.
It is...
If it's a police
No, seriously, it's very
emergency,
serious.
You can talk to me. I'll see about getting someone out.
I think we tell him.
Do we trust? Do we trust?
I think so. We can't. I don't think we can
Let's
wait
just
half
do
an
it.
hour.
Yeah, let's just do it.
No, really can't.
Yeah, well, it shouldn't be me because I have a bad track record with police, apparently.
He's looking at you guys discussing this openly in front of him.
It's
All
so
the police back
smooth,
home
lady.
love me. I don't understand American police.
Okay, here's the short and the version. We found by accident. We were not quite looking for it, but we came across an illegal speakeasy, and we believe that we just saw Makunga Madari go inside
Who is
with
Makunga Madari?
weapons, and we believe our friends might be with them. Oh boy.
Remember, this isn't a murder
one that-
squad,
this is-
guys.
the one
This
that
isn't-
Poole
This
is-
isn't a detective. This is a beat cop.
Someone that Poole is aware of, and it's a very serious guy. So as soon as Poole finds out who this man is, he will not understand the severity of it. It is urgent.
There's a little place, deli, just down the street. He usually goes down and gets a big sandwich.
Oh, thank you. Should we go, ladies?
Merci,
on the
thank you.
corner.
Let's go.
Thank you so much. And then we'll
Sweet.
just... I'm out.
Okay.
Thank you.
So you dash off down there. You bolt into the speakeasy. Into the deli. Poole is standing there.
Too
He's
many
literally getting
speaking.
handed a greaseproof paper wrapped sandwich over the counter. Big grin on his face. Thank you. Have a good day. And he turns around, and the smile just drops off his face. Good afternoon.
Ew.
What kind of sandwich is that? It looks awful. Anyways, no time for that.
Valentine, please.
uh,
We need. There's urgency. Nothing about the sandwich.
oh,
Our friends are in trouble.
In trouble.
We need your help. We're pretty sure we see Madari. Madari ran into this place, and we think that our friends are in there. And honestly, you need to get down there.
So why would you start off feeding me a line of nonsense?
excusez-moi.
There's no way you saw Madari run into somewhere.
No, he wasn't running. He was very calm, but he went into this place, and we believe our friends are in there.
Ruby,
We
he
need you
straight
to go
up
and
doesn't
check it
believe
ASAP.
He can tell you're lying.
Oh no.
But let's be, there's just above the table. You guys didn't see Madari go in. So he is full,
No.
and he's passed his psychology check. He's a copper. He knows when he's being fed a line of nonsense, and he's like, why am I even talking to you?
Okay, so let's just cut the nonsense straight to it. Look, Poole, I'm not going to mess around here. There's an illegal speakeasy. We were supposed to meet our friends in there. And
Where?
shit hit the fan, okay? We need you to go down there. In Fat Mabel's cafe.
In Harlem.
And why are you going to Fat Mabel's in Harlem?
That is not
It
the point.
is. If you want me
We
to
need
help you, you're
help.
going to straighten level.
We
with me.
need you to get
Why are
there.
you going to Fat Mabel's in Harlem?
Look, Poole, you asked us to have a look into the murder of our friend Jackson Poole, and we've been doing that. And all our leads have pointed us towards Fat Maybelle's. We've chased down every single other one that we can find. It was the only place we had left to check.
You asked for our help. We did exactly that. Now we're asking for yours. We need to get to the
What
bottom of
led you
this.
to Fat Mabel's though? Because there's nothing in any of the reports. There's nothing in any of the docs. There's nothing that even tangentially refers to Fat Mabel's. Do you want me to tell you above the table? Do you want me to remind you?
Above the table. What? Why were we there?
Above the table, yeah,
Was
I'm
it-
pretty sure.
Adams
Was
said
it Hilton
followed-
Adams
Hilton
told
Adams.
said he followed
Florence?
I feel like it was Hilton
Madari
Adams.
there.
Told Florence and Valentine. Yeah.
Where did I have this written?
But that's it. Hilton Adams said
It
he
was
followed.
session-
He followed.
Yeah. Got it.
Kunga Madari to Fat Mabel's.
Yeah, I found it. Okay.
Yeah, go on.
Do you want me to?
Yeah, because you're the one that spoke to Hilton as well.
Yeah. Okay. So we went to Fat Mabel's because, well, I had a conversation with
Yeah, sorry.
Hilton Adams in Sing Sing, but he said that he followed this man with the shaved head to Fat Mabel's Speakeasy on 139th Street, and it turned out to be Madari. And then shortly after that, he was
He sighs
arrested.
and he
He's
looks
his
away and
friend,
he looks
but-
at you, Loveday. Didn't I tell you to stay away from Madari? So your friends have gone into this speakeasy and they haven't come out.
Yes. Yes.
Correct.
Madari has Florence.
Me.
Yeah,
And-
and Micheál.
and
Okay.
Micheál.
We think so.
There's nothing I can do. There's
And
nothing
he's a priest,
I can
and
do.
you don't want the
Where do
Catholic
you
Church
think-
to be mad
where-
at you, so...
Well, there's nothing
What
I
do you
can
mean
do.
there's
I have
nothing you
no
can do?
probable cause. I have nothing. It's not my territory. That's Precinct 9. Well, it's actually Precinct 14.
We tried there.
Because
Horrendous.
We tried
Precinct
there.
14 will jump on it. It will go to Robson. Technically, it should be Precinct 9.
I highly doubt Robson is going to... I highly
No,
doubt
of course
Robson's
they're
men are
not.
going
That's
to
exactly.
go
So there's
jump on the
nothing I can
speakeasy
do.
where they
All
probably
I
hang
can do
out.
is ring Precinct 9 or 14 and say something's happening at Fat Maybelle's. They'll want to know where I got that. But then they're not going to do anything anyway. Man, Precinct 9 will call Robson. Robson will just sweep it under the rug if it's Madari. So there's nothing I can do. But okay, let's go somewhere and talk. Maybe we need to make a plan. Do you have any other leads? Is there anywhere he could take them?
Well, the only place that keeps coming up is the Juju house.
Juju has, and that's weird place that we tried to go to, where Ruby got shut outside.
Oh yeah, at his work, his office.
Yeah,
That was the
told
fake
me about that
Madari's
address.
office, there, wasn't it?
Nothing,
It
no,
was,
Madari
it
has
was.
no connection to that address.
Oh, so that's fake Madari, not real Madari. Okay. Juju has.
Well, we can't do nothing. I think it has to be the Juju house, but quietly, and we'd try to hide or disguise ourselves or something, because I don't think we want to be seen near there.
Okay, let's go somewhere and talk. Let's make a plan. Maybe I can help you. But God,
Lieutenant, I don't think we have
I'm
time
not
to go
doing
and
anything
talk.
without a plan.
I think if our friends have been taken by this fellow, if he's as...
You can run off
The plan is, we go very
run off.
quickly and quietly.
and do whatever you want to do, or you can come and have a sit down with me and we'll talk it through. Make a plan and go in with a structure and a real clear way of saving Florence and Micheál. That's his deal. That's what he's saying.
Cool.
15
Completely
minutes to make
unrelated.
a plan.
Where could we buy shotguns? Just
Let's have a
unrelated.
plan. If you need me to bring along a shot,
Right, 15 minutes to make a plan and then we
shotgun
go.
or two, we will.
Nobody answers my questions.
Okay, then 15 minutes. Let's go.
Let's make a plan.
Are there seats inside this deli we've just been in?
it's a
That's a
countertop.
question for me to the keeper.
So he brings you out. He does not lead you back to the precinct. He takes you to a car and says, "Climb in, Ruby. You want to get in the front?"
Yep, sure.
Drives off. He brings you about 3 or 4 blocks down. Pulls up in front of a pretty nondescript kind of office-looking building. Gets out, goes up to the front door. Come on. Okay.
That we all follow.
You go in. There's
Yeah.
there's 1 or 2 plainclothes people. You guessing cops, bustling around, going from room to room. They're carrying files and stuff. He says, "Listen, don't just ignore anything you see here. Come upstairs." And he brings you up the stairs. Brings you to what seems like it's set up as a meeting room, but it's just like a kitchen table with some kitchen chairs in an empty room. He sits down. Okay. Right. So, here's your bad news. Your friends are probably dead. But if they're not in immediate danger of dying, right? Because if he's taken them for a reason. If he's wanted them dead, they're dead. Are we all on the same page?
Yeah, I'm just worried about Micheál if he would have said something stupid. We all know what he's like, guys.
There is a good chance of that. He decked Robson. You know that, right?
Yep.
Now,
Yeah, I heard about this.
Yeah, but Robson hit him, so...
according to my guys, there wasn't a mark on him until he got to our precinct. That's a different problem. No, do you have any idea why he might want to take them? This is assuming he's taken them, right? Because we don't have that evidence yet. They could go back to the hotel. They could be there. We do need to call the hotel at some time and make sure they're not gone home. Assuming you're right and they've been taken, why would he want to take them?
For the same reason that, Ilton Adams was sent to prison shortly after following Midari. He clearly doesn't want anybody to know what he's doing, and he might believe that they know more than they do.
And they might want an scapegoat as well. Use them as
Yeah.
fodder.
Loveday, want to make an idea check for me?
Yes. Oh, success. Oh,
Yay.
a critical success.
Oh,
Let's go.
Not just a
Two people
pretty
went
face.
missing at the dark of every moon.
I have been thinking that.
yeah. Does Poole know
Well-
that? I wasn't sure.
Does he know it? Is it somewhere in
No.
his files, etc., etc.? You guys haven't mentioned it to him. Yeah. Yeah.
That's not where his head's going to be. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Poole, I'll be honest, my concern is now that Hilton Adams told us that these abductions that have been taking place, always around the new moon, and always two people, they've been going on since at least 1919, that he told Florence and Valentine. Apparently, connected to the murders in some way, but the abductions seem to be their own thing, and they're happening every single month. And it is the new moon in only a couple of days' time, and our two friends have been taken. And I'm very concerned that whatever has happened to these other disappeared persons is about to
They're
happen
going
to
to be
Florence and
murdered
Micheál.
at the dark of the moon.
We believe
That's
so.
when-
Hopefully
I don't know
not,
when that is.
but that's what we think.
It's only 2 or 3 days away, I think.
2 or 3 days.
You guys know it's the 24th is the dark of the moon because you guys looked it up. It's the 23rd today.
Oh, shit, it was
the
on the
end of the night
21st.
for tomorrow.
Oh no.
Okay.
Right. So, we're going to leave you guys there and we're going to go to Morven, Florence and Micheál.
We're gonna die.
At
You
some
look
later
so
time,
pissed off.
I would not have gotten
At
us
some
into this
later time.
situation. I blame you.
you both,
That's fine.
In
That's
character,
fine.
please.
That's the.
at some later
you know-
time,
Sorry, excuse me.
you both wake up. Or should I say, you come to your senses. Because you're not lying down, you're standing. You're standing in a large room. The walls clad in smooth grey marble. The floor tiled in granite. One side of the room, there's a long slit opening, looking out over onto a skyline. And in front of that slit, a long window, a man is standing with his back to you. Tall man. Dark skin. He's wearing a very, very elegant suit. Beautiful cut. He seems to be watching something out of the window. Do you move forward to see what he's looking at, or do you call out? Or... You seem fine. You feel okay. No harmful effects from getting shot. Everything seems all right. Yeah.
Can you look around? Is the rest of the room
That's it.
featureless? Is there anything else?
Granite floor, marble-clad walls. Behind you, there is an arched doorway. It's open. There's a dark corridor out beyond.
Florence, do you think we should split up?
The man at the window turns around. And as he does, you get a glimpse past him. You see, there's a cityscape outside. complex, strange geometrically shaped buildings, towers with strange angles. Figures move around in the distance, small, you can't see from here. If you went close to the window you might be able to see them. But he turns around and he smiles. Ah, Miss Harper. It's good to see you again. Your mind has been closed to me recently.
Where are
That's
we?
not the most important thing right now, I think. The most important thing right now is what's going to happen to you. It seems like you're in a dire situation. You see, and he points out the window. For countless millennia, beings on this world have reached out to me. Countless millennia. There's a vague hint of a smile, but generally his expression is quite disinterested as he looks out of the window again. Sometimes, as we see here, whole civilizations build up religions form. And what we see outside, there is a cult right now trying to bring me here to this world. And as he's looking out, you see the whole landscape seems to shift and focuses in on the front of a temple. And strange, almost conical shaped beings move around. Tentacles moving and extending from the tops of the cones. Could you both roll sand checks, please? But things happen.
Success.
Oh, good. Okay.
Hard success.
And hard success. Give me a sec.
Good
Micheál lose 2 sand. Florence lose 3 sand, please. These are bizarre looking creatures. But the landscape, the terrain, it doesn't look like an alien world. This looks like Earth, right? But the city is weird. The temple has strange angles that you don't see how they could exist in architecture. But strange things happen. Uprisings. These beings, be it, overthrew the church. It was a massive war. Thousands, possibly hundreds of thousands died. That's alright. There's a tower outside, reaching up into the sky. And an Arabian cityscape arrayed below it. People walk around. There's a sense of just everyday life going on. Ancient clothes, ancient peoples. Peoples of all skin color, mingling, talking. Here, they built a tower for me. The ritual was to be at the very top. But the tower was brought crashing down. Again. So many died. That's okay. Wars were fought. You see crusades. Witchcraft. Inquisitions. Wars. You see kind of flashing moments. Different times. And you see pyramids in a desert. And for a moment, he's tall, even taller than he is now, like 7 feet or more tall, and wearing a very tall headdress with blue and white stripes, and the back a blue piece and a white piece overlay on each other. History checks? And sometimes it's entirely in secret.
Success.
That looks like an Egyptian pharaoh's get-up, Micheál. Sometimes entire civilizations go unaware of what's happening, and it's only in the darkest secrets that those who I reach out to try to help me, or those who contact me try to bring me here. What I'm showing you and telling you should make it clear. For countless millennia, beings on this world have tried to bring me here. For countless more millennia, they will continue. When they do bring me, those in my favor, well, they will be as gods. And those who did not help, well, they and their entire lines will suffer. So, I give an offer to both of you. Help me, and I will help you. Commit yourself to my cause. Agree that you're going to aid in bringing me to Earth, or at least bring my plans to fruition. And I shall help you get out of your current predicament. Behind him, scenes flicker and change, and you see there's an image of Florence holding a mask up to her face and jerking. There's a flicker. There's Morven asleep at her desk in her office. There's a flicker of someone you don't recognize, Micheál, but Morven, you recognize your partner, asleep in her car outside the office, asleep and dreaming. There's a flicker of Loveday, asleep in the back of a car, as the driver sits in the front muttering to himself, repeating directions over and over again. There's a flicker of Loveday's mother asleep at the kitchen table. A flicker of Loveday sitting at a table in that building that you ran away from, her head on her hands, fast asleep. Then getting up and walking in a daze, eyes almost still closed, out and down the street back to her car. All these flickers are happening behind him, through this strange window. But again and again it returns to landscapes, scenes of Earth through the ages, historical sites, natural disasters, man-made disasters, wars, famines. And he stands there looking at you. So, help or not? Make your choices. Don't worry. If you choose to help me, your companion will not remember. If you refuse, your companion will not remember.
Such a big...
When you awake, you will either have help escaping or you will not.
Such a big decision. I don't even know your name.
Oh, I have many names. You could call me the Dark Man. That's almost what you've been calling me already, I think. I mean, you did reach out to me after all.
Oh, not on purpose, I assure
Be
you.
that as it may, this could be your fortune. Or it could be your doom.
Sorry, about the table. Is he
You're
talking
both
to
there,
me
he's
and
talking to
Mythos,
both of
or
you,
we're both?
but some of that is quite obviously directed to you, Florence,
Okay.
specifically.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
clearly you guys are pals, so
Think. We have all the time in the world. History out there will complete.
I wander close to the window.
Yeah, you wander close to the window, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, take a look.
See what else we can
Okay.
see.
Outside, you just see almost like the casing of a pyramid sloping away from you. But it's strange. I mean, a pyramid with a window in the side like this can't be real.
Does it seem like a normal,
It looks like a pyramid,
geometrically
like an
regular
Egyptian
pyramid?
Except not kind of broken and stepped. It seems smooth and clad all the way down. And while you guys contemplate, we're going to jump back to the others. Okay, yeah, so Dakara, Loveday, and Valentine. Back with you and Lieutenant Poole. So Juju House, you think that's where I'm not him. Juju House, that's where you think we should be putting our attention.
Well, to be honest, we have no other leads, Lieutenant Poole. Every single lead we've had leads us to the Juju House, and it would make sense that that's where he's taking them, I think.
Okay, but we can't just charge in, guns drawn.
Why not?
No,
It's America.
no,
You always do that.
That's in those new movies, moving pictures. We don't really do that. Listen, if you can get me some indication that this is really going down at the Juju House, I can get police there. But right now, to get your friends back safe, I mean, I can come in with you, but it needs to be when we're not going to be seen. We can't just run in across the storekeeper. Have you guys staked the place out? Do you know what times he's there? Do you know when he goes? Does he live in the premises? Do you have any idea that could help us? Any kind of timeline or anything?
Well, we haven't, but Valentine, what about those chaps that grabbed you? Hadn't they been staking it out? They were convinced it was all centred
No,
around
they didn't
there.
get time to stake it out.
There must be a reason they were so sure.
No, all they said was that it was centered around the
But
Juju
Hilton
House. They
Adams
didn't tell me
specifically
anything
told
else.
you and Florence that he didn't have time to stake out the Juju House. He watched it. He watched it briefly
Wouldn't have
and
time
ended
to-
up
yeah.
following Madari, and that was the end of everything. And he didn't even tell the others about it,
Yeah.
really, or Madari. They had come to their own conclusion that it was Juju House, but again, they left it well alone once Hilton Adams was gone.
Okay. So, no, we have not staked it out. Florence and I went in a while ago briefly, but only for a few minutes.
Okay. Let's make a plan. Do you know the layout of the area? Do you know? Is there any other place we could wait nearby and see if the proprietor leaves, or do we sneak in after dark? The problem is if the killing is going to happen tonight. You sure it has something to do with the moon? It seems very wacky.
We? I mean, we're looking for a cult.
You keep saying that.
It's meant to be wacky.
And that Mordecai Lemon guy says it's a cult, but okay.
Yes. And Jackson Elias,
Okay,
and there's guys
so
who
it's a cult.
tried to
doesn't mean it is
grab me
anything
in that
to it,
alley.
It just means they're crazy.
Yes.
Okay, I understand.
Yes.
Right. We could wait till after dark, but if that's when they're doing this killing, then maybe we're too late. I don't know. You tell me. Do you want to wait till Do you want to go keep an eye on it, and once the proprietor leaves, he has to leave at some stage. I mean, he has to go to the shops or something, and we get in.
Well, unless he's involved, in which case he's not going to leave.
I mean, one would assume. You think he's in the clear of all this? Okay.
No, I'm saying it's the opposite. If something is happening at the Juju house, he's not going to leave.
Like, unless... Because
Why?
nobody stays in one building all day, every day of their life.
Feel called out.
Well, it's only today that we're interested
Maybe he
in.
stays in all day today. I don't know.
Could be sharpening his knives or whatever cult people do.
With my experience,
We could just drive by there.
Florence, you know that
We
in
could
terms of
drive
driving
by,
by, one side of the Juju house,
Uh,
Valentine.
Florence is not here.
One side of the Juju house backs onto a kind of back street, and the other side is into a courtyard. And then outside the courtyard, that's where the road is. So you can't actually see the Juju house from the road.
Okay, so we can't see it in a drive-by, so we would have to be on foot, and then we risk them seeing us.
While you think, I'm going to call for a quick break. Okay. So, yes, Poole is sitting with you. Okay, so... The problem I have is this. If I go in all guns blazing, or even waving my badge around, or pushing people around to get us in, that's it. This is done. We never get a prosecution. We never get anything. We may even go to jail. If we go in under stealth,
What if...
or even if I distract the guy and you folks go in covertly, we could be okay. You give me some kind of evidence or something I can use to probable cause to bring in the cavalry.
Is it considered probable cause if we've stolen it?
It's a grey area. If I don't know you've stolen it,
Interesting. But you do know.
Look, Valentine, he doesn't know.
you
It's
haven't
fine.
stolen
We won't
anything,
say
so
anything.
I can't know it.
We'll just happen
Mhm.
upon something.
Nothing has happened yet, so I can't know anything.
Exactly.
After the fact, nobody's going to be fool enough to tell me, right?
Precisely.
Meanwhile, back with Florence and Micheál. So I would like neither of you, please, to give me a response for the Dark Man by verbally. If either of you, at the end of this conversation or at any point in the conversation, tells the Dark Man yes or no that you're going to help him, please send it to me in Discord. Okay? Besides that, everything else is open conversation. Okay? If you say no, you message me. If you say yes, you message me. But for all other conversation, it's open among yourselves. Okay.
Okay.
As you moved closer to this window and looked out, you saw Again, flashes of human history. People riding to war on horseback, chariots racing across the desert. You get a flash of men at a factory conveyor belt, seemingly quality checking machined parts, tools, some kind of mechanical items. An Asian woman lies on a table with glass cases seemingly over her body all the way down from head to toe. Just strange flashes of different places, different times, things that have been going on. And through it all, this person, the dark man, seems to just be watching and observing all these different moments in time. And then he turns back to you. So, what do you think? You want assistance? I can help if you can help me.
What would that help look like? In either direction.
For the help I give you, you'll have to wait and see. For the help you give me, you'll commit to taking certain actions in the future that will further the likelihood of me being brought to your planet, Earth.
Where are you now?
You wouldn't understand yet. He glanced at you, Micheál. Although you're working on your way.
I presume that's a reference to my mental health.
Your mental health is not so bad. It's a little more a reference to you're slowly starting to piece things together.
I pay attention, you know.
Time passes. Time passes
Whose
rapidly.
is the throne room in the bent pyramid?
Where you are.
Oh.
Seconds are ticking by. Life's blood ebbs. We'll need an answer. I don't...
I have two questions for you. Before I decide to become your little vampire friend.
You can ask.
Go on.
I most likely
You're
won't
curious. I know
answer.
you're curious. Whose is the throne room in the bent
I
pyramid?
think you
is the
can
first
work
question.
that out.
Second, do you believe in Jesus?
Are you trying to convert me?
Not at all. I'm just curious as to where you stand in the pecking order, that's all. I didn't learn about you in the seminary, you know.
Far above and outside anything that may be considered a deity on your small world. Oh, yes.
Above, you say? I don't know if that's the way it works.
We thought you were Madari, so do you have any connection with the man who was ordering people to shoot at us? Did you send us here in the first place? Is this all a trap?
I haven't really needed to place any traps for you and your friends. You have quite effectively stumbled into all sorts of exciting moments yourselves. No, I found uses for one of your other friends. I'm glad you brought my attention that direction. I believe since you discovered that we were having conversations, Miss Harper, your mind has closed itself to me. I think you were not welcoming any longer of my approaches.
Well, yes, I lost memories. I don't know what happened there.
You didn't lose memories. We just spoke in your dreams.
Well, why don't I remember any of those conversations?
For the same reason you may not remember the answer your companion gives me. Some things I want you to remember and some things I don't.
And if
your life's
I
blood
were to help you,
drains
what
as you speak.
would that?
Florence, what are you talking about if you were to help him? What are you talking about?
Your heart could be beating its last any moment, and you have not yet given me an answer. And sometime later, Florence and Micheál, you both wake up. Maybe not at the same time, but pretty soon after one another, as you are in a crate. And people are lifting the crate. It feels like it's a kind of standard sized packing crate, kind of two people of build 0 would probably be moderately comfortable in here, but I don't think you're 2 people of build 0. I think at least one of you is build 1. So you are both together in this crate, kind of feet to head, and sort of set up, folded almost over each other a little. Micheál, you find yourself, it feels like your body is across Morven's lap, across her midriff. Florence, I keep calling you Morven tonight for some reason. Florence, it's almost like Micheál has been piled in on top of you. You feel for where you were shot. You try to feel for where you were shot, but your hands are bound behind you. Micheál, same. Your hands are bound behind you. You are no longer dying, so you can take the dying condition off your character sheet. You are no longer unconscious, so you can take the unconscious condition off your character sheet. However, you do have a serious major wound, so you leave that turned on, please. You will be on 2 now.
Mine went to 0.
Florence, you will have gained back 3 hit points.
Here is 120.
And you feel this crate moving and shifting, and it lifts jerkily, and then with a thud, it's put back down. And then must be in a truck, because you start to move and shake. You're being moved to somewhere. We'll come back to you in a moment. Ladies, you were discussing with Lt Poole, making a plan.
Okay, so if you were to distract the man working at the Juju house, and then we sneak in, what do we do if there are just a load of people with machetes?
Then we have a problem. Do you think there will be?
Yes, we would definitely have a problem.
Do you have any idea how big this organization is?
Well, if they're... No, but if we're assuming that they've killed or taken this many people, then I'm assuming it's more than one guy.
Well, then we continue our investigation, try and get some more information, and whenever we can, we bring the police in. We'll be it a day, a week, a month from now.
No offense, but you guys have not
So,
found the answer up until now. So our friends will die
you
if
get my
we have to
point,
wait
then.
another week. And which point is that?
I'm not hearing many choices or other alternatives. All I'm hearing is questions about what if.
It does sound like the only option we have on the table. The alternative is just wait and probably never see Florence and Mick again.
That's a terrible option.
Exactly. I think we should go for the one that has... I mean, I appreciate it's not a big chance, but some chance of helping them, rather than no chance at all, seems like the choice to make.
All right, then I guess it's just the three of us and no police involvement whatsoever.
Well, Lieutenant Poole, you'll distract us? Distract
like.
for us?
As
So
I
we can
said,
sneak in?
Two options as I see it are. We stake the place out, see if we can get an opportunity when it seems like there's no one there. Go in by stealth. Or I try and distract the gentleman. Do you know his name, by the way? And
Silas.
Yes.
Silas and Kwane?
Silas and Quana. I remember that name from
Yeah.
the evidence from Elias's murder. You had it on your board for a while. So that's the other option. I can try and draw Mr. Nkwane away, and you make your way inside and see if you can find your friends. This is all assuming they're at the Juju house.
Well, it's not dark outside yet, so maybe we go and stake it out for as long as we can, see if he leaves, see if there's any sign that Florence and Mick are there, and then if by the time it's getting dark later we've seen absolutely nothing, then we'll try the
Sounds
distraction
good to
plan.
me.
And me.
What about the... He was wearing a key
Oh,
around
really?
his neck. What if there's an hidden room in the Juju house? We would need that key.
Yeah, you might. So, I don't know. What do you...
I mean, we might just have to conk him on the head. Steal his key.
You read my thoughts, Valentine.
So then I'm not distracting him and drawing him away.
I mean, you could distract him by conking him on the head.
Again, the point
be
here
helpful.
is this is all a wasted time and wasted effort. If we can't get some kind of result, some kind of legitimate legal avenue out of this.
Oh.
So he says, well, the whole point is, if I have no legal recourse, if there's no nothing we can do after this, I can't bring in the police as an assistance. I can't cover for you. I can't rescue you. I can't do anything
Yeah.
unless
All right.
what I'm doing is legal and above board. If you want me to just come in with you and we go all guns blazing, we just have to accept that if it goes wrong, we're most likely all going to jail.
Well, look, let's just get over there. Let's see what the situation is. And worst comes to the worst, we'll go in, Poole, and you can stay outside. And if we scream really loudly, then you have due cause to bring in your policeman or whatever.
Yes, and by the time they arrive, we'll all be dead. Good times.
But your plan then will be go in and bonk Inquane on the head.
Well, somebody has to do it.
We'll try the sneaking in first, and if we can't get in and we need the key, then we'll cosh him.
Okay, let's go. He goes over to he goes out to the corridor, comes back in a couple of moments later with 2 shotguns. Can anyone actually use a shotgun?
Oui, of course.
Yes.
They taught us how to in the orphanage.
He hands it to you, Valentine. He looks a little dubious, and then he looks at you, Loveday. And would you be better with a shotgun or your pistol now?
Probably my pistol, to be honest.
Okay. Valentine, in a few minutes, I will add the shotgun to your character sheet. Okay.
Woohoo!
Okay.
So excited.
Valentine and a shotgun, yeah!
What could go wrong?
Things are going to get messy!
So, we will quickly zip along to when you get to the Juju house. You go with Poole. You show him where it is. There's an alley leading out to the West 137th Street, and then there's West 138th Street on the other side of the block. When you drive past on West 138th Street, Poole points to an old pawn shop next door to the Juju house, and suggests that it might be a place to at least go in and keep an eye on the entrance to the Juju house. Does that sound like a plan for you guys, at least as a kind of initial base of operation?
Yes.
Yep. Oui.
Okay. So you are in an abandoned pawn shop that backs out onto a strange, dirty little courtyard, with crowded tenements on all sides. Okay. The crowded little courtyard has an alleyway that leads out to West 137th Street, but it also has a door beside the abandoned pawn shop into the Juju house, which is where you went into the Juju house last time. You came through that little alleyway into West 137th Street and into this courtyard and into the shop, and that's where you met Silas and Quanda the first time. Okay, so you're in there. It's about 2:30 in the afternoon. You're keeping some surveillance, keeping some eye. Poole is occasionally looking out the far window to West 138th Street, but mostly he's looking in toward that courtyard and keeping an eye on the comings and goings. Are you guys also keeping watch, or are you leaving that to him, or?
I think keeping a
I
steady
think,
eye out.
Yeah, we're worried about our friends, so we'll keep a lookout.
Cool. Okay. You see a couple of workmen leave, and then occasional customer wanders in, kind of looking around confusedly in this dodgy-looking little courtyard. Mainly, you'd say Harlem tourists, so people that don't belong in Harlem. They don't look like locals. They look like people from Uptown or Manhattan or, more the Upper West Side, coming down and having a look around. Generally, they go into the Juju house, come out a few minutes later. So there's a little bit of custom, a little bit of footfall, but nothing really happening. No excitement. No floods of people charging in and out. It comes to a little later in the day. Time is passing. We get to about 3:30. Are you guys happy to continue to hang out, wait, or are you looking to get moving quicker than that?
Is there a way that we can see the back of the building?
Do you mean in roll 20?
Sorry, I'm trying to picture the Juju house. So it's part of like a row, right?
So
but we're seeing the front of
houses,
it.
right?
Yeah.
There's a row of houses. So forget what you're seeing in the map, right? We're not.
Yeah, I'm not looking at the map. Yeah.
So there's a row of houses. West 138th Street runs down one side, and you're kind of up a little off the street, right? There's steps up into this pawn shop and the Juju house side by side. The door into the Juju house at the back, the steps are disused and out and kind of breaking away, and that doorway is you'd guess probably bricked over. The West 137th Street side, it's all tenements on that street, right? But there's a little alleyway in between the tenements to a courtyard, and it's in that courtyard that there's two doors, one to the pawn shop and one to Juju house.
Okay. But they're side by side, right?
Yeah.
The two buildings, okay. I'm just thinking, if you wanted to, transport illegal goods or people, you're not going to bring them in through the front door.
Yeah, there must be another entrance somewhere.
If they can't come in through the back door, I wonder if there's a basement?
Could be. Maybe we're looking in the wrong place.
I wonder if there's a basement in this pawn shop.
Let's look around. Yeah, we'll look around.
Can you go ahead, give me spot hiddens?
Failure.
All fails.
Oh no.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay. Besides that, do you guys wait a bit longer, or are you raring to go?
What do we think? Is it conking time?
Do you feel like
Maybe
we need
wait
to get a
one
move
more
on?
hour? Do you think we need to? I trust you guys. Let's do it.
Can Poole
I
not
start a
look?
fire?
Can Poole? Yeah, let's start a fire.
You could just smoke him out.
Sorry,
waiting
Dakara,
another
you were
hour?
going to suggest something.
I was-
Ruby, you were going to suggest something.
I was just wondering if Poole could do a spot hidden as well for somewhere for the basement. Clutching at straws.
He's got eagle eyes on the front of the building.
Okay,
Yeah, he's
fair
not
enough.
gonna help.
Watching who's coming, and he's like, I don't think a basement's gonna help here. It's strange. Are you sure this is the place? It seems very quiet.
Oui, this is the place.
Okay,
I mean-
keep watch.
That's why I'm thinking there has to be another entrance.
Yep.
For all the illegal stuff.
And even if this isn't the place, we have no other leads, so there's no point running around New York desperately hoping to bump into Mick and Florence. This is all we've got.
Right. Yeah, I got you. But yeah, no, this is a perfect kind of location to offload goods and stuff like that. This little courtyard. I mean, unless you knew it was here, there's a signpost out on the street for this Juju house. Is there? Yeah, there is.
Yes.
Just it's really tucked away between these apartment buildings. Okay, so you give it a bit longer, and meanwhile, Florence and Micheál, everything has stopped moving. There was a bit of shaking and jerking and jostling, and this crate was manhandled around some more. You felt some kind of really awkward tossing and turning. maybe when you're getting off the truck or something, like the crate went up on its end, and you kind of you were both crushed down toward one end of it. I mean, it's pretty much a cube, so it's not really like there's an end, but you know what I mean. You slid all the way over to one side, but now it's been put down, and there's no more sound of people outside or anyone moving around anymore out there.
Can we listen carefully?
Me listen checks.
Extreme success. I gotta have heard something.
I didn't hear nothing.
Florence, you heard about 5 or 6 minutes after everything went quiet. You were sitting there and you heard a clunk of a heavy door shutting, and you heard a key turning in a lock, you're pretty sure.
Okay, I think we're locked in somewhere. I think I heard a door and a key, so...
Your hands tied? Are your hands tied?
Are my hands tied?
Yes, yeah.
Yes,
Both of you
yes.
have your hands tied behind your backs.
All right. If I shunt around, if we both shunt around, can we get to the point where we might actually be able to interact with each other's bonds?
Yeah.
Well, that was working
can try.
but okay, if you say so, let's do it.
Okay.
We'll try. Let's try.
We could try.
I can tell you straight away, as soon as you start
That's
moving
not-
around, it hurts.
Okay.
Your wounds seem to have been... You feel the familiar feeling for you, actually both of you now, the familiar feeling of stitches straining as you move around in here.
Okay.
Okay, I don't think we're getting out of here, Florence.
You kind of turn and edge. I would say dexterity checks, please.
Failure.
Success.
Okay. Florence, you get yourself turned kind of over on your side and ready, or you can kind of have your hands behind you, and you expecting to feel Micheál kind of moving around in his hands, and instead you kind of feel his hip, and you're like, oh, okay, well, that didn't work. He's got himself into a really awkward position now.
What's that?
You could try breaking your way out of the crate.
Yeah.
With our hands
A
tied?
big old
You probably could.
throwing my weight to the side. See if that breaks it out. Can I try that?
Yeah, you could try and brace. If you try and get your feet up against the side of the crate, you could
Yeah.
kind of brace yourself. It's going to be pretty tricky. I think it will require a good roll, but Micheál might be able to help you if you talk it through and coordinate between yourselves. You might be able to get a bonus dice out of it.
Yeah, let's do it.
What
Okay.
check is that?
It's going to be a strength check,
Strength check. Okay, I'll try and
and you
push
will
my
get a bonus dice because Micheál, you are quite articulate and clear. So I'll let you talk us through it. Tell us what this looks like, and tell us what you're asking Micheál to do to help you.
Well, I think the force, if I try and kick, I may be able to break the door down. If you sort of put whatever surface you can get on my back and try and just give an extra push.
Okay, I'll kick you in the back.
Yeah, sure. See if that works. I don't know.
Let's do it.
How this could work.
Okay, or you put your feet, or
But
I
Florence
don't.
is very
Here's
strong,
the
so
problem
let's see.
with
I think I know
Florence.
what you mean.
It's the problem
It's all
of
good.
Florence versus Morven's knowledge of how to break
That's okay.
down a door.
It's great. I know exactly what you mean. It'd be great. Come on.
You're just trying to explode your way out of a crate. You'll be fine.
Trying to
Go on.
explode.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
Go for it. So give us a
Hard
strength check
success.
with bonus dice.
I mean, yeah.
Got a hard success?
Yeah.
Numbers?
26 versus 80, and then bonus / penalty 3. I don't know what any of these numbers mean, but that looks good.
I think they mean you broke the box.
26 out of 80, and then that's potentially a 36 out of 80, so you get the 26 out of 80. Okay. You could. Do you want to spend some luck to make that an extreme success, or are you happy with a hard success?
How much luck would it be?
1/5 of 80. On your character sheet, besides strength, what are the two numbers? 16, I think, is one of them, right?
40 and 16.
Yeah. Okay. So if you get it under 16, it would be an extreme success.
So at that 10 luck?
That would be 10 luck.
Oh.
Or you could just go for the hard success and see how that goes.
That's quite a bit of luck when I've already got a hard success. I'll see if the hard success is enough.
Okay. You put all your strength into it. Micheál is at an awkward angle, but he braces himself and tries to push with you. And you hear kind of creaking of the timbers. And the crate strains, and no, you're not getting through. You kind of the stitches, and then you're like, stitches? How do I have stitches? But you need a few minutes to get your breath. Meanwhile, ladies, you're still in waiting mode, still in a holding pattern in the Juju house. It's come to about 4:30 in the evening, and Poole goes, wait, something's happening. Do you go to the door and have a look, or are we all peering out through the curtains or the kind of boarded up window of this pawn shop, or are we gonna wait and just see what Poole says?
Yeah, go have a look.
Let's go.
Everyone go have a look, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, everyone give me stealth checks, please.
I know.
Oh dear. This isn't going to go well.
We've all failed.
I mean, being stealthy is not exactly us, let's be honest.
Everyone failed?
Yeah.
Anyone
Well,
pushing
nearly-
a roll or spending some luck, or are we just going to accept that maybe we didn't do a great job?
How if you push a
Yeah,
roll,
that
it can
would-
make it worse, right?
You push a roll, it could go terribly wrong.
Oh god.
Yeah.
I'm just going to
I've
wait and
already
see
nearly
what Phil
fumbled.
says, yeah.
Yeah, I failed quite significantly. So
Okay.
you're probably the closest, Ruby.
Yeah, I'd have to spend 9. But 48 at the minute. Want me to do
Wait
it?
and see.
It would only be worthwhile if you all do, because
Yeah, let's see what
makes
Phil
it
says.
all-
No point then. I
okay,
can't afford it.
Okay. Poole is like, for God's sake, get back from the door.
Back up.
Sorry.
What is happening?
And he moves back with you. Looks like the owner guy, the guy that works there. I don't know if he's the owner. Might be Silas and Kwani. I don't know what he looks like, but you would have got a glimpse of him actually as you made the little bit of disturbance at the window. It was Silas and Kwani out in the courtyard. He says He's left. He left the building. He's seems to have gone out the alleyway out into the street. This might be your moment. Do you wanna give it a go?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to get a better opportunity. Let's go.
Oui. Well, if he
Okay.
starts coming back, you'll have to stop him. You'll have to distract him somehow.
I could try, but again, this is. I have to say again, I don't know if this is a good idea. I know you need to help your friends, and I want. You know, I want.
Okay,
I
are
want
we going?
Florence
Are we
and
going?
Nick to be safe as much as you, but. Okay, go on, go.
Right, let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, so you head out into the courtyard. Straight turn to the next door. The door's locked.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
How is it locked? Is it a bolt, a lock, just a key and a lock?
It's a key lock.
Okay, look. Right. Who's good at picking looks?
I'm awful.
Florence is
They
good.
didn't
Right,
teach
where's-
that at boarding school.
Damn it, Florence.
Yeah,
Wait, where's the picking lock
Is it locksmith?
thing?
Locksmith.
Oh, locksmith. I don't know. 7.
How? Yeah. I've
What
got
if we
a
just-
1.
I mean, we
Kick the
could
door.
kick it down. But
Was one of
Are
you
there
going to
any-
kick in the door?
There are no windows or something we could try to lever open instead.
There are windows
It's
at the
the
front
door
of this. There's a kind of window display, but it's a big plate glass window, like a shop front window with a display in it.
is there any other windows that we can climb up to?
No,
Like on
there's
the
no
next floor?
upstairs.
There's no upstairs.
I'm gonna try kick the door down.
Okay. You could give me a strength check. We won't go brawling. Just go straight strength all the way and see how it goes.
Oh,
Extreme success.
Oh, Loveday.
Loveday gets impatient with this. Okay, tell me what this looks like, Loveday.
I'm gonna just do the full walk up to it, arms up, and then bang backwards with one leg forward, just as hard as I can, as close to the lock as I can.
Okay. It's like a mule kick. Okay,
Yes.
and the door smashes open and kind of bounces off the internal wall. And Poole sticks his head out of the pawn shop and goes, "What the hell is going on?"
I don't want
The
a
door
word
is
from you,
locked.
Lieutenant. You've been useless so far. We're going in. I'm gonna pull my gun out and walk in.
guys.
Closes the door behind him. And you guys go into the Juju house. I don't know if you remember what the layout is like. It's a kind of tight, cramped shop with lots of shelves in the way. And at the back of the shop, there is a counter, and behind the counter, there's a curtain in front of a door.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Cool.
Was it only Valentine
the
that
curtain
saw that? Will she know where to go? Will you know where to go?
Yeah, it's only Valentine, so you lead them back to the back of the shop, okay? You come back toward the back counter. Everyone give me spot hidden checks, please.
No. Really wish I'd put more points into that.
Oh, hard success.
Yeah, same.
Failure for me.
Failure. Fucking hell.
All failures?
No, I got a hard success.
Ruby succeeded.
Dakara.
Oh, hard success for Ruby. Okay, great stuff. Ruby, as you guys are going back toward this counter, you notice that there's a rug behind the counter.
We lost you at the rug.
At the hideous rug.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, it might be really
Hideous.
nice. We don't know yet.
No, it's not a great rug. It's kind of an
I knew
unattractive
it.
rug, but it's sitting kind of rumpled, as if it's been moved recently. Ruby, that's what draws your attention to it.
I'll run over to there straight away. Lift it up.
You pull
Now
back
is
the
that
rug.
the time for interior decorating?
Yes, pull back that rug.
There is a trapdoor underneath.
Girls, over here, quick.
Open it, open it.
It's not locked, I'm
Open it?
assuming.
The rug it has an inset steel handle. Under the rug, there's an inset steel handle in the trapdoor. Okay, you'd need to lift the trapdoor and lay it back. Okay. Now you haven't even gone through the back through the curtain into the back room yet. So
Yeah, we should probably
Choices.
check what's up here first before we go down into a dark basement.
Can we see if we can hear anything at either the door or the trapdoor?
listen.
Yep.
Yeah.
You hear
Listen
nothing
check?
at either.
Oh, right.
No. Okay.
Okay. Well, we better check the ground floor first, just in case.
Yeah. So
behind
try
that
the door
curtain.
behind the curtain.
Yeah.
Okay. Behind the curtain, you see a it's like a kind of a rough bedroom. It's a quite sparse. There's a bit of bric-a-brac around. There's a table with a bunch of kind of papers, documents, bits and pieces laying on it. There's a bed and another rug on the floor. There's clothes kind of strewn around. It looks like whoever lives here is quite messy, but in a way that someone who's constantly in the same place and not leaving, if you know what I mean.
Can I have a quick rifle through the papers to see if anything jumps out, like the name Madari or anything connected to what we've been looking at so far?
They are your documents. That's what stands out to you immediately. It's all your stolen papers and documents and notes.
I'm going to start shuffling them into a file and try to stuff them back into my handbag. I'm having those back.
Little
Okay, you gather those
thieving
up.
toe rag.
Well, now we have proof that the cult guys are hanging out here.
But then we've
Is
got
that-
two options, though, girls. We could keep looking. We could go downstairs, or we could get back to Poole and say, "Here's your proof that there's a connection."
Well, maybe Loveday you run out and give them to Poole, because then you could rally the police. Just chuck him some
Yes.
evidence.
Yeah.
While you're back there, Loveday, give me a spot hidden, will you?
Oh, God, why is it me? I'm so bad at this. Failure.
Yeah, the dice are not on our
Okay.
side today.
And you're happy with the failure, you don't want to push your roll or spend any luck. I'm going to
It's
stop
too
asking
much
that. I'm
luck.
going to assume you guys are on the ball. I'm going to follow through on that stuff. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. The rest of you, nobody else went back there with Loveday, right?
No, I didn't go over to the papers.
Can I
thought
call
we-
them in for some
I thought we
help
all went
and
in.
We were in the
Yeah,
room,
ladies,
but
just-
I didn't go
Yeah.
to the papers.
Yeah. Have a quick look, see if you can spot everything else.
Sorry, Ruby. You're in the back room, but didn't go over to the desk. Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, so go ahead. Both of you can roll spot hidden as well in that case.
Okay.
No, hard success.
Ruby.
Okay.
Failure.
Hard
Failed
success.
every rule today.
You spot a leopard skin. In fact, it actually looks like a leopard skin, not a leopard skin rug, blanket, or anything. It actually looks like a real leopard skin under Madari's, under Silas and Kwane's bed, and it looks like there's something rolled up inside it.
Can I grab it?
Yeah, you can grab it out if you want.
Okay, I'm gonna grab it out.
Okay, you gonna take it with you, or you gonna open it now and examine it?
No, I'm just gonna take
Keep
it. I
moving.
feel keep moving because
Okay.
I don't want to be looking.
Okay.
At it.
Okay, we're just collecting.
There's nothing else really of
things.
interest in here.
Okay.
Okay.
But as you go out, Valentine, did you pass your spot hidden as well?
No.
Oh, okay. You go out. There's a car. There's a trapdoor, and that seems. There's no other way out that back room. There's kind of like a little curtained off toilet area, and that's it. There's no other way out. There's a dirty, grimy little window that looks out onto West 138th Street.
Okay,
That's it.
we're probably running out of time, so what I propose is this. Loveday, you go back to Poole and give him the evidence. Ruby and I will check what's down there, and if we don't come back out, there's more probable cause.
I'm following you girls right down. I'm going to go give this to Paul immediately and then come straight back. So you work on getting the
Okay.
door open. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Shall I grab the leopard skin as well, so we're not taking that down with us?
Oh yeah, if you could say that.
Yeah. So I will gather that all into my arms, and I'm legging it out the back door back to Poole.
Okay, roll me an idea check as you go out past the counter. That's intelligence.
Hard success.
There is a ledger which you saw. Oh, sorry, Valentine and Morven saw on their first visit. There's a ledger sitting on his shop counter, which seems to have all his accounts in it.
Taking that on my way out too. That can go to Poole as well.
Ransacking.
Well, they thieve from us. It's just their game, you know.
Just
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
There's steep stairs down this under this trapdoor.
Okay.
Barely wide enough for one person to go down. They lead downward nearly 20 feet.
Oh, this is a long way down. You're not afraid of heights, are you?
I'm good. You?
No, I'm fine. Right, shall we?
Florence and Micheál, back with you in your wonderful, comfy, cozy crate. Would you like to try again to escape, or would you like to try and think of something else?
I mean, hard success didn't get us anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, Florence, you feel like you almost put your all into that one, but didn't quite get there. With Micheál's help, you think you might be able to get it on another try, but I don't know. It's up to you.
I mean, how do you feel up to it?
Could give it a go. I mean, I don't have any other bright ideas, do you?
Other than, I mean, we could shout for help, but I presume they're not going to put us somewhere where that's going to do as much good.
No, I think if they've put us here, then it's anyone within hearing distance. Let's try again. We can position ourselves slightly differently and see if we can give it more of a push.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, go again. Now remember, I don't have Roll20 open, so you have to tell me what you get.
Oh god.
Big failure. But bonus dice because I'm helping, right?
Yep.
Bonus dice because you're helping.
It can only help.
I don't think
0.
it can help if it's 0.
0 is
Zero.
good.
That's 4.
Yeah, it's great.
That's a 4 out of 80.
Success.
Yep, 0-4 is an extreme success.
I still don't understand any of this.
So when you roll a bonus dice, that's a replacement tens dice. So you're replacing the original tens number with whatever you rolled on that dice. So that's a 0-4, which is an extreme success.
Oh. Okay.
So you smash out through the sides of this crate. There's a massive rending, resounding, crashing noise. And the sides of the crate fall away. The top of the crate kind of collapses a bit down on top of you. And you and Micheál are now lying there. You can actually move around and move back to back with each other if you want and try and free yourselves. But first, as the bits of the crate fall away from you, I'll tell you what you see. You are in a small, maybe 2 yards, so 6 foot by 6 foot, maybe 8 foot by 8 foot, kind of alcove, you'd almost say, in the side of it seems to be some kind of stone room with stone slabs on the floor, and all around you on the walls there's shelves, and on the shelves there are strange objects. There's a leopard skin, a leopard hide leaning against the back wall. There is a robe and some lion's claws hanging on a peg. There are a couple of books on the shelves, and there's a carved wooden African mask with 4 hideous faces perched atop a thick corded neck with a basket-like reed, feather and fabric collar which would hide the wearer's face. This mask kind of sits on top of the head. It's a a set of faces, 4 hideous faces that look outward, sitting on top of your head, and then feathers and hide kind of hang down and fabrics hang down over the face to conceal your real face. I'll get you to roll a Cthulhu Mythos check later for that, but first, you also know various other bits and pieces sitting on these shelves, but that's not all that's in this side alcove with you. There are also 4 figures, and you see them in the really faint dim light that's filtering in through this curtain that's hanging at the front of the alcove. Just faint light kind of filters in through, and you see 4 humanoid figures standing against the wall as you lie there on the floor, standing completely still. And as your eyes adjust to the light, it's really strange. It almost seems like there's something hanging from their fronts. Roll spot hidden checks for me, please.
Hard success.
Hard success.
Okay, cool. Sound checks are binary, so that is success. So you lose 0 sanity as you gradually realize that these are dead bodies with carved symbols on their foreheads and their intestines hanging out down onto the floor around you as you lie there looking up at them.
Lovely.
And as your feet, Micheál, touch the floor beyond the edge of the crate, one of the bodies shifts and turns slightly as if it's turning to look at you. And we'll leave it there. And we'll see you next week.
Maybe not.
Yeah, I think we've established this. I don't think Florence and Micheál are living for much longer. I think their days are numbered, but we can start working on our side characters in the background.
That'd be a good plan. And yeah, but that was sorry, it was very, very scattered and messy once the internet and the Riverside issues started. It's Roll20 tonight. For some reason, every time I touched Roll20, Riverside just had a complete fit. It might be because those rooms have there's hidden sections on the board, so every time a token moves, it updates a whole load of things, and the graphics has to work really hard. So that could be what it is.
Yeah.
But anyway, pain in the neck. We got finished relatively early anyway because I didn't. I thought we might get through this final scene, but with a 40 minutes of messing around, that is never going to get there. Anyway, but thank you very much, and thank you to Micheál and Morven. Bob and Morven for very patiently playing through their moment of captivity. You are not obviously scot-free yet, but there is a hope. You never know. They might not die. We'll see.
Yeah.
But if there's a hope, that means that one of them agreed to
You're not
the
all
Dark
dead.
Man, right?
I don't think the Dark Man. Honestly, I have my fucking suspicions, but because like the Dark Man was already like, "Hey, good to see you again, Florence." But we did just roll hard success and extreme success, like 4 on that box, and if we hadn't, do you know?
Well, that's the luck. He just shifted things for you. Turned that tens
he's
to
running roll
0.
20. Okay. Okay.
Okay, end to the
Okay.
theorise. Morven needs to go to bed.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Thank you very
yes.
much, everyone, and thank you very much to our viewers. Another slightly crazy and chaotic recording, but the events of the adventure were also somewhat chaotic and crazy, so probably quite fitting. I hope you all enjoyed, and we'll see you next week.